Right, black got you. Right, black got you. Right, black at you. Right, black got you. Right, black got you. Right, black at you. Excuse me a minute. Okay, right, black guy, you right, black guy, you right, black at you. Give me a minute here to get straightened out all the way. All the way. 1 second. Okay. Um, 1 second here. I'm gonna go here. Um, okay, I'm gonna stay with that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Peace and black power to all my brothers and sisters and all around the world. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. And of course, I'm your host, Raheem Dream, better known as Top Cat. Um, okay, we got Miss Elliott in the house. Miss Elliott say, hey, I'm in the house early. Just got work and headed home. Tune in when I get home. Okay, be careful, baby, be careful. I thumb up the video first one. Okay, all right. My glasses, man. Let's see. Miss Second here, man. Mm. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, this is like I said, this is the Future Proud of For Real TV. And got something good for you tonight, something y'all probably don't know about. A brother, I mean, he's black. I mean, I guess he a brother. I let y'all determine that. But I don't know if y'all familiar with Nature Boy. You know, I come to contact um, with Nature Boy maybe he was young then. This party was about 15 years ago or more. He was in Atlanta and he just happened to be on this set that I was on. And that's when it might have been longer than that, might have been 20 years. I know he was real young. He wasn't even calling himself Nature Boy then, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was calling himself something else. But it's the same guy. Because I didn't keep up with him, but every now and then I would see him on YouTube, I would see him on Facebook, so That's how I really know it's the same guy. Let me make sure my other apps are working. I don't know why this one here. I've been having a problem with this one here. Yeah. Uh, let's see if it's gonna work. I don't know why I've been having a problem with this. Well, I ain't gonna worry about it. So, um, I just had to upload that myself. Just doing a little check here. Bear with me. Doing doing the check here. Make sure all my other apps are viewing because we're live on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, but Facebook on both my Facebook accounts. The Few the Proud the For Real Facebook account, we're live on it, and we also live on my just my regular Facebook account, Raheem. Okay, Miss Grisby in the house. She's in the house. Hey, baby, how are you? How are you, baby? All right, Miss Grisby in the house. So I'm gonna give people time to get in the house before I get started here. I'm gonna put a little bit of this little music back on. Just a little something. We're gonna just a little something till just a little something till everybody get in the house. So I'm gonna mute for a minute for everybody to get in the house. Miss Grisby say, I'm good. What about you? Unbelievable, baby. I am unbelievable. And thanks for asking. Okay. Here's the link. That's the link right there. It should be lit up in the what's in the chat. Let me check and see. Let me check and see if that's working. Is it in the chat? Yes, it's in the chat. It's in the chat. You see that yellow in the chat. If you touch on that, it should bring you right in when I say I'm opening up the floor. When I say I'm opening up the floor, you should better touch on that and it should bring you right in. Okay? But let's give people some time to get into the building. This is the Few the Proud, the For Real TV. And we're gonna get some people time to get into the building. And we're gonna just let this little music play a little bit. We let the music play a little bit till we get some people in the house. We'll let this music play till we get some people in the house. Okay, what we got here? Okay, Miss Elliott say, hey, Vet, was hoping you tuned in, haven't heard from you lately. Hope all is well with you and your family. Okay, Vet say, hey, everything is good. Okay, glad to hear you back. Okay, Ron in the house, y'all. Ron in the house. Ron say hello, all. Okay. Miss Frisbee say, Miss Frisbee say, hey, Ron. And Miss Elliott say, how are you tonight? And Ron say, hey, Miss Frisbee and Miss Elliott. We're gonna get started. Man, I'm trying to get to the field. Okay. A few more minutes, then we're gonna get started. A few more minutes, then we're gonna get started. A few more minutes. Okay. Right black got you, right black got you. Okay, Ron said, I met this mom and little daughter, both dressed nice. Mom looks good, but the daughter didn't know how to spell her name. Parents not raising these kids right. Wow. What can you say, brother? Looks I meant. I got you. Okay, Miss Grisby say, "Oh, that's a shame." Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a shame. It is. Um, let's see. Okay. All right. All right. All right. You see what the heading is? Nature Boy found guilty. So now I'm gonna let y'all see who Nature Boy is. Like I said, I met him probably about 15, 20 years ago. He was real young then though, but you could tell he had a little something about him even then. You know what I'm saying? So um let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, Ms. Ellis said I totally agree. It's a shame. Okay. All right. Let's go here. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm hoping my sound.
To the trial.
Hold on. Man, I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't do that right. Here we go. Oh man, what did I do?
After deliberating for about 7 hours today, the jury returned its verdicts.
Elements in the trial.
What we got here? Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Of a now convicted cult leader and rapist. Just minutes ago, a jury found him guilty on all counts. Channel 2's Tom Regan, live for us now at the DeKalb County Courthouse with the latest. Tom?
Yeah, George, that defendant, 41-year-old Elijah Bishop, was accused of running a sex cult and raping a former follower when she tried to leave back in March of 2022. He was also accused of posting sexually explicit pictures of the victim online without her consent. Well, after deliberating for about 7 hours today, the jury returned its verdicts. Judge Stacey Heydrich read those
I'm hoping
verdicts
y'all can
in the
hear that.
last hour. Let's listen in.
Count one, how does the jury find? Count one is rape. Guilty. And count two, false imprisonment. Guilty. Count three, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. Guilty. Count four, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. Guilty. And count five, prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. Guilty.
Bishop, who was not in the courtroom to hear the verdict, he was sitting in a separate jail courtroom because he was concerned about getting COVID. Court employee contracted COVID earlier this week, and he was worried he was going to spread. He did not take the witness stand in this trial, but the jury heard from a police interrogation that was conducted following his arrest. He vehemently denied raping this woman or denying her her ability to leave the cult. Sentencing of the defendant is expected perhaps in the next hour, and he could receive a life sentence in prison. Live at the DeKalb County Courthouse, indicator Tom Regan, Channel 2 Action News.
Elements in the trial of a
Okay, could y'all hear that? Could y'all hear and see that? I hope y'all heard. I hope y'all heard and saw that. Could y'all hear and see that? Hmm. Could y'all hear and see that? Can I get feedback to make sure y'all heard and saw that? Can anyone give me a comment on that? Did y'all hear and see that? Okay, yes, you heard it. Okay, all right. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. And you would think that probably wouldn't be still going on today. You dig what I'm saying? But I ain't done. I'm gonna give you a little something else. We're gonna go to his channel. We're gonna go to his channel and take a look at his channel. Damn glasses, man. We're gonna go to his channel. Okay, yes, sir. Hey, but ain't no scene. I'm worried about coming now. You wasn't thinking about it when you was doing the crime. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay. Um, let's see here. Share my screen. Give me a second here. Share my screen, and we're gonna go here. Share.
This accused cult leader is in jail, charged with rape and false imprisonment. We were there for the late night raid.
All new at 5, we're hearing from his supporters for the first time.
If you want to leave, you can leave. Nobody's forced to stay here.
Thanks for joining us. Investigators say an accused cult leader shared videos of his crimes online. I'm Lori Wilson.
And I'm George Estevez. DeKalb County Police raided a home after a 3-week investigation. Channel 2 Action News was there as officers took Eligio Bishop into custody. Channel 2's Dave Huddleston live now at DeKalb Police Headquarters. And Dave, Bishop's supporters say, look, the group believes in nudity, they believe in nature, and that he's done nothing wrong.
But he's being held behind bars with no bond. It was on March 30th that DeKalb Police got that tip, and we were right there, as you said, George, as the Special Victims Unit raided that home. Channel 2 Action News was right there when dozens of DeKalb officers descended on this brick home in a Decatur cul-de-sac Wednesday night. We saw dozens of officers,
I don't
detectives,
know
and a tactical team swarmed the home on Arbor Chase. Several people were led away in handcuffs and put into squad cars. A nearby neighbor told us this man, Eligio Bishop, runs an online cult called Carbon Nation.
He controls them and do what he says, but like I said, lately it's been turning into abuse from what the neighbors been complaining about, from what I hear.
Police would only tell us that Bishop was taken to the DeKalb County Jail on charges of rape, false imprisonment, and sharing sexually explicit content on social media. He's being held without bond. We went by the home Thursday afternoon, and several people who say they are Bishop's disciples came out and talked with me.
Basically, the police raided us on false allegations.
Musa says Bishop is their God, and as a group, they believe in nature, nudity, and kindness. He says those criminal accusations are from a disgruntled former member of the Carbon Nation family.
She's always free to leave. She's saying that she was here on false imprisonment when we have live documentation of us saying, hey, if you want to leave, you can leave. Nobody's forced to stay here.
And Musa said live documentation because Bishop and Carbon Nation shares their beliefs and teachings on social media. Now, we're still working to find out when he will face a judge for these very serious allegations. Reporting live from DeKalb County, Dave Huddleston, Channel 2 Action News.
So we want to tell you what else we've been able to learn about Bishop and Carbon Nation, his organization. So according to a 2017 report from the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, Bishop is a former model, stripper, and barber. He has ties to Atlanta dating back to at least 2009. But around 2016, Bishop and his followers moved to Central America, first Honduras and then Costa Rica, which they were forced to leave in 2017. In 2020, reports show Bishop was arrested in Hawaii for breaking COVID quarantine rules. It's not clear when he returned to Atlanta. So here's another look at the home now, at the center of what we're talking about, that raid and Bishop supporters. This accused cult leader is in jail, charged with rape and false imprisonment. We were there.
All new at 5, we're here.
Okay. All right, y'all see what's going on here. Nature Boy, what do y'all think? I see my brother Mike in the house. Brother Mike in the house. What's going on, my brother? Miss Grisby say, hey, Mike. Okay. Let me share my screen again. I'm just giving y'all a little something on this, brother, so y'all can see. And this was his channel right here. This was his channel right here. That's him right there. He was on Sonetta Studios right there. I was trying to find something short. Maybe we can hear what's on his mind. I was trying to see if he had something on here kind of short. So I just wanted y'all to maybe hear what's in his mind.
Peace, family. What's going on today? Peace. It's your boy Nature Boy checking in with y'all again. Today we're gonna really dive deep into something real here quick. We're gonna talk about intercourse. I've been meaning to make this video about intercourse. Intercourse is when two or more parties engage into becoming one. Marriage. You see? So why is intercourse so important? We have to become the masters of our souls. Now the soul, and I want to break this down first real quick. The soul is the mind. That is God, okay? And the spirit means, if you look up the meaning of spirit means energy. A lot of people have this confused, so I'm going to break this down simple. I did a little meme about it, but the soul is, this is very important to know about before I go into intercourse, but I'm going to break this down real quick. The soul is the mind, your mind, that's your soul. And the spirit is energy, okay? That's what a spirit is. It's an energy. Okay, I'll give you an example. If you see a white dude raised in the hood, but got the spirit of a black man, so he talking like a black man, like, hey yo, da 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 da. So he know the struggle. So he got a spirit. He got our spirit. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the spirit is. It's an energy. Okay.
I saw war.
I really wasn't. I'm trying to find something. I'm really trying to find when he I'm gonna give you a little bit of this one right here. I think this one right here. I'll give you a little bit of this.
My nigga, we came into the jungle just to remind you. Getting close to the sun and it's what's fun in your mind, bro. Activate the DNA of the system, let me remind you. Hey, Babylon time's up. Told you, my nigga, we came into the jungle just to remind you. Getting close to the sun and the jumping's fun in your mind, bro. Activate the DNA of the chosen, let me remind you. Let me remind you. Don't worry about me, all is clear, the time is here, I'm worried about you, don't worry about me, all is clear, the time is here.
Carbonation TV.
Your peace reflection. What's going on? All right. How we feeling today?
Good. Feeling
Good. Who thinks that they know what I'm gonna say before I can say it? You do. I think, yeah. You think that you know what I'm going to say? I think you do. Yeah. Okay. Wild guess. Professor Natural. What am I going to say here? You want to see the board? Oh, yeah, you got the board on the other side. You're doing 200.
It looks like you're going to break down.
Speak out.
It looks like you're going to break down the sun being the soul or the mind, and the planes being pieces of the soul, spirits.
Close. Okay. Now, you know I wouldn't give y'all the opportunity if I thought the child was going to guess it, right? So this is good, right? This is real good. You know this is good, right? You got to know this is good. Okay, this is going to be a good one. Who else can guess? Professor Musa.
It's how light refracts from...
I can't hear you.
How light refracts from the sun to all the other planets to make up our minds that we use to manipulate in this realm.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing he said, but I mean, you're hitting on it. I mean, you're basically hitting on it, but
we're going to give y'all a little bit of Okay, what we got here? Okay, Miss Grisby said, I meant to say he wasn't thinking about Carvin when he committed those acts. Okay. Miss Elliott said, glad you tuned in. Okay. Then she said, yes, I would love to know what's on his mind. Miss Grisby said the spirit has nothing to do about what you did, so miss me with that one. Okay. I don't know. What do y'all think? You wouldn't think today. You wouldn't even think today that you will have these cults still going on. You would think that. You wouldn't even think that, but they are. So I was just giving y'all little pieces, okay? I was just giving y'all some little pieces of what he was charged with and everything, and just give y'all a little something to hit a man. You dig what I'm saying? It was really something on here. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get this other thing up. It is another thing I wanted to get up. Hold on a minute. Let me see something. But that ain't, this ain't all I want. Okay.
The Carbon Nation is shaking. Now, for those who do not know what the Carbon Nation is, that is a cult. A cult
wants to tell her.
Why are people so mean? World peace immediately. Michael, take me away.
man, when it come down to foo-foo, man, I done said it once, man. I'm saying it again. I'm saying it again, man. The wives, her sister wives, ain't hitting on nothing. Yeah, they were gonna sit out here and play that thing like it ain't even happening.
Imprisonment. We were there.
Man, I can't get this to
All new
work.
at 5.
Link breaking. Link breaking. Imprisonment. We were there.
Okay, I can't get it to work right, so let me stop sharing my screen. I couldn't get that to work right, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay. Okay, Ron says, sounds like a white man setup. Okay. Ms. Grisby said, I still think they exist. Yeah, these cults, they still do. Okay, there are so many weak-minded people in this world. Okay. Okay. Well, I sent the links out to everybody. So if anyone want to come in, you can come in. I sent the links out. So, you know, if you want to come in, you can come in now. You can come in now. Let me give me a second here. I'm gonna send these links out again. If you got the link and you want to come in, you can come. Y'all can start coming in now. I'm gonna send them out again. Give me a minute here. Excuse me. Give me a minute here. Okay, here we go. I sent the links out to a few people. So if you want to come in, you can come in. In the link is in the chat too. Let me make sure that link is still in the chat. Okay, but as I was saying, I met that little brother probably about 20 years ago, maybe. I can't remember. It's been a long time, maybe been over 20 years. I don't know. I met him in Atlanta. He was on a set. He was on a set that I was on in Atlanta. It was like a outside thing in the park, you know. Okay, we got Miss Ellie in the house. What's going on, baby?
Nothing. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm unbelievable. Unbelievable. What you asking yourself? And yourself?
I'm good. How are you? My phone. I forgot to turn my phone on.
Okay, hold on a minute. What's going on, my brother? We got brother TJ in the house.
Hey.
What's going on?
What's up?
How you doing?
How's the people? How's the people? All right, all right.
Glad you tuned in.
What's going on? Nice to be here. What we got going on?
You didn't see what was going on?
I seen it, but you know, so the dude is kind of wild. He got sentenced, right?
Yeah, well, he got life plus 10 years.
Hey, did they do him a favor or what? I mean, what was he doing? Was he guilty or what?
I mean, he was lightweight running, as they say, running the coat.
Okay, so they paid him. I'd like to know, was he running a car or was they suspecting him of running a car?
Well, I mean, they had some women that testified. I think it was one saying was rape and he wouldn't let her leave. And then another one, one of the ones he was married to, she did end up leaving. I'm not sure if she testified though. I think one or two women testified.
So what you say he was doing to R. Kelly, huh?
Yeah, he was a little bit past R. Kelly though.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Look like.
so hey man, I don't want to be the judge of the dude, but hey, he messed with the right people. You know what I mean?
Well,
He had to.
His downfall came. I said, I'm gonna tell you when they went at him. You know when they went at him?
When they go at him?
He ended up knocking a white girl. Long as he had all them sisters, it was okay.
Are you
Can't
really?
hear you. Okay, yeah. No, we can't. Yeah. You going in and out.
No, I'm not. I whispered. I said the white woman.
Yeah.
I whispered.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah. He got one of them pink toes. He got one of them pink toes in his stable, and that was it. They came at him after that.
Well, hey.
Sisters,
Yeah. I mean, if that's what he was doing, I think his reign came to an end. You know what I mean? And he kind of like, just think about it. If that was your sister, you know what I'm saying, daughter, somebody's mama, if that's been done to, then you would want to see justice being done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. If the verdict is that he did it, then he deserves the repercussion that comes with that. I can't spare him if he's guilty of those acts.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he was found guilty on pretty much on all counts. But from what I have seen over the years, because like I said, I met the brother. He was young then. I met him in Atlanta, and that might have been about 20 years ago, 25 years. He was young then, but
right.
We was at a park. He wasn't really at the set that I was at, but he was in the park, and you know how finger on and everything. You dig what I'm saying? But you could tell, I could tell the little brother had a certain kind of little flair about him, though. You dig what I'm saying? I could tell he had a good mouthpiece. You dig what I'm saying? And
right.
You know, so I kind of figured sooner or later, you dig what I'm saying? He either was gonna be in the game that I was in at that time, or he was gonna be doing something. Cause I knew because he had mouthpiece.
Right. So what you were saying is he was good at manipulation.
Sound like it.
Say that again.
Right. He was good at manipulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Sound like
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, it still goes. I mean, he could have did that. He could have did something much greater with that talent.
Man,
Okay.
Yeah.
He could have did much greater with that talent. That talent, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a gift. Everyone can't do that. Everyone doesn't have a mouthpiece.
Not
you know,
like that. Not like
everyone
that.
isn't a major extrovert. You know what I mean? Yeah. To go in, to tap into your psyche. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That go deep in. When you can talk, when you can make a woman go in the corner and sell her body, you understand? From the words you said, you got something going on. You know what I mean? I don't mean to. What I'm trying to say is, you have figured out the way to penetrate the mind, okay, to bring them to submission. It's something like a preacher. A preacher talks to the minds of the people and brings them to submission. Okay, under whatever guise it may be, whether they're true or fake, they have the ability to penetrate those minds. You know, talking about that money. You know, we need an air conditioner for the church. You know what I'm saying? Some of them be for real, but if you pay attention, all of them are not for real. They're taking advantage of the minds of the people, but the people fall subject to that because sometimes, you know, we weak people. We can't tell a fake from a real person sometimes.
Well, you know, a lot of times, yeah, you know, a lot of times we just want to be a part of something.
Yeah, sure.
We just want to be a part of something. See, one thing, see, when they raised that boy, so he wasn't, he lived on a regular street. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was a little upper class in Atlanta. I forget what spot it was at. They had it on there, but he wasn't holding no hostages.
I understand.
The door went both ways. They could have left if they wanted to. You dig what I'm saying? They could have left if they wanted to. But let's get Miss Elliott's view on this. Let's let her go. Let's go. Let's
Sister
get her
Elliott. All right.
Well, you know, interestingly enough, I think that people who are easily manipulated have no self-esteem, have no pride and no dignity, and want to belong to something. They need to feel important. And that's something that's within an individual. It has nothing to do with real manipulation, because there are so many people in this world, such as the ones who go to church or the ones who belong to a cult. They need another family because they probably don't have a close-knit family that they're a part of. And they may have been ostracized for whatever the reason is. And it's no fun being without family or somebody close to you or somebody who thinks like you or has been through the same pain that you've gone through. So you become an easy victim. And there are people in the world who need someone to guide them. And it's unfortunate. You know, just like they have a flock of sheep. One dog is going to herd that sheep because they don't know what needs to happen.
Well, that's why they call us sheeple sometimes. You know, put the sheep and the people together, call them sheeple, because we easily led astray. We've been led astray for many years. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's all about how strong your mind is.
Yeah.
And that
Like,
that's
I mean, I think,
what
well, it's knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge of self have resurrected many of us from the dead. You
that's
see?
it. Totally
Yeah.
agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Okay, let's
definitely agree.
okay, we got another brother in the house. Let this brother introduce himself.
Okay.
Good evening. Good evening. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, why
Is that
Yeah.
Pat? You can't really see it.
Yeah,
That's Pat.
that's right. Yeah.
All right. Hi, Pat.
All right, how's everybody this evening?
Good.
Pat.
How are you?
All right, good. Yeah, I'm catching the topic there. I see what it is now. But yeah, I mean, I think it boils down to manipulation, and that's in anything. You know,
Right.
to get somebody to do what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, the method that you use, right? It could be physical, mental. You know, you got different, ways, but that's exactly what's going on. And it could be self-esteem, but to make you believe something that is not true, like you said, leads you astray. You know, and but knowing that you could do that and to use it wrongly, intentionally, is a big problem. Too. You know, but the people that's doing the leading astray, I think have a bigger penalty and responsibility, because you know what you're doing. And like the people that's coming to you because they seeking something to do better, and you taking it, I mean, and taking them and leading them astray.
It's
You get
used.
what you want. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and that's the same thing with slavery, and a song. It's the same concept, but they were just whooping your tail. You know, in most cases, in the fear. So, but I mean, but knowing it, he had to just make it aware, and you got to teach them at home, and they have to have somewhere to go, to learn, to somebody to talk to prevent it, because it's all about prevention, too, though. I mean, we know what a lot of the problem is, but I'll just be like, I mean, it's gonna take some numbers, though, to just to correct it. It's manipulation, though. I agree totally.
So I gotta say this quick. When people hear the words, "I love you," those words within itself can bring on control. Especially if you're saying it to a person who is in love with you.
So, can I ask you a question? What is
Yes.
love?
Well, that's a deep emotion. It's a situation where you feel connected to that individual.
Why?
Mind, body, and soul.
I'm saying, but why though?
You say why?
Yes.
You say why does that word?
Why are you connected to him?
Because the word "I love you," and a lot of times people didn't get "I love you" from parents, and we learn from children on to adults that the word "I love you" is supposed to be very significant, makes you special, makes you need it, makes you want it, makes you want to be a part of something.
Okay. Well, and again, it's two versions.
That's exactly.
You could say things and you could do things. So, love to me is an action.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So for you to say it, I mean, you could talk till you blue in the face, but if you ain't, showing me that affection, something to draw me to you, I mean, right. I mean, and people say it, and what they do, they give you just a little bit, like "I love you."
Exactly.
Right, to get you
But what
going.
about the heroin addict? But what about that
Okay.
heroin addict?
That's a different ball game.
Okay, but they
Because
use the
that's
word "I love you." The dealer will use that word "I love you." The pimp that is getting that person out there on drugs, they'll use the words "I love you" and get them on drugs.
And the reason I say the heroin is different because that's a dependent drug. Your body got to have it once you start.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Right.
something, you know. But we talking about, like, you know, like people, and like, but my mom, I can say my mom, she never really said I love you a lot.
Okay.
But everything she done, I know she loves me.
Was an active love.
I mean, that's what love is, though. That's the same thing with my wife or anybody else. If you ain't showing me that, I'm not hanging around.
I think also there's tenets to validate what love is. You know what I mean? You can say it, and the person can feel that you love them, but there are tenets that goes with love. There's principles, morals, and values that goes with love. You know, it's like Pat says, it's not just a word; it's the action word. And when it comes to, and I mean, everybody has, you know, is right. Even you, Miss Marietta,
Yes.
Miss Elliott. Okay, you say that the person has to be like weak in the mind to be manipulated. Okay, you take the heroin addict. Okay, you tell them that I love you. At first, she has, like you said, low self-esteem. A person does have low self-esteem. The person probably grew up without being loved in the family, in the home. The mother may have been overwhelmed with work or other men. The father may not have been there. Okay, the father may not have been a strong individual that, you know what I'm saying, will give that person the idea of what love is. So somehow the person got hung up with the wrong individual that was able to manipulate them, right? Putting a needle in their arm and, hey, I love you for the rest of your life. It's not funny, but, you know, it's just so many different sides to the story that everybody have a good point. You know what I mean?
And that's what happens with the cults. They tell each other that they love each other and we're together. Those cults, those churches are that.
Okay. So I'm whooping you because I love you.
Right. Hey, some people, they believe that. I'm hurting you because I love you. What the slave master told the slave, you know, manipulated the slave. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hurt me more than it hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about, you know, the pains you feel now. When you die, go to heaven, you get everything. You know, that's, you know, it's one of the first forms of manipulation in the Western Hemisphere. You know? Manipulation. Yeah. You know, so, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's how the cults operate.
Right.
They make you feel like you belong, you're loved as a group, And people want to continue to be in that group, so they go along with whatever is going on in that group, even though maybe in their hearts they feel like it is not right. But when you're so far in there, you didn't dare turn away.
Right. Ain't too deep.
You know, that's how that the man, the Jones guy in Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
Had those people drinking all the poison.
Jim Jones.
Yeah. Jones.
Jim
Jones. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulating the people, and again, right, we back to manipulation. But I just want to say too that he can lead the people the same way he manipulated them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like, everything starts small. You know, and then it grows.
Yes.
So he got to keep shooting the positivity out there to counteract, you know, all these negative forces of manipulation.
Yeah, because that will strengthen you. Yeah.
And the slavery. I'm gonna say the brother Naim Akbar in his book, Message
Changing
to
Images of
the
Psycho.
Black Man.
No.
Huh?
No, I'm going to correct you on that. That was Elijah Muhammad message to the black man.
Okay. The brother stated in there it was an insert where he said they took the shackles off your feet and put them on your mind.
Right.
You know, and basically, right, what he was saying is that I got you to the point where no matter what you do, you report to me.
Right.
Whether it's for your health, whether it's for food, whether it's for a job, whether it's for medicine,
you got to come to me.
You report to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pat.
So what?
I think that was.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say I think that was changes images of psychological slavery. And Dr. Naim Akbar. Yeah.
Right.
But you're right. Okay.
So, but my point that I'm making is
you depended on him.
Right. Look at the mass manipulation though. He said, I don't need a fence. I don't even need a fence now. Because I control your mind.
Right.
Well, that's what Brother Malcolm was saying about you being in prison up here.
Exactly.
That's why he said when he say go to prison, he say you was born in prison. Prison of your mind.
Mentally.
In the prison of your mind.
Right.
Because we are indoctrinated with it as soon as we start school. You see what I'm saying? Because this is what you got to understand. In my book, all the religions is a cult. All of them are cults. All of them are a cult. They all are a cult. The structure of them in just one belief. They all are structure.
I kind of understand where you're coming from, but you cannot, because all the religions came from Kemet, okay? They all came from Kemet, okay? Whether you want to, accept it, believe it, or leave it alone, they came from Egypt, okay? Back in the glory days. Although, let me finish to say this, what we fail to realize is all truth come from one core. And in our born to worship in this new time. Like I said, we are new people in a new country for 400 years, not even. You see, so therefore we adapted other people's ways, okay? And we're missing ingredients, right? But we believe wholeheartedly that God is going to guide us, although we put our trust in man.
Exactly.
You see, I don't care if it's Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, we still put our trust in man. And that's where we are also being manipulated because religion controls us if we're not careful. See, we have to do our homework as well. We have to have understanding as well. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
We read the scriptures for truth, but yet we still have to have our understanding. And they would tell you that what the Bible said, lean not onto your own understanding.
Oh, crap.
But who else going to live in my life? Who's living my life?
Thank you.
I got to make the decision, okay, whether to go left or right.
Right.
And that's another manipulation right there.
Yeah.
Believe in me.
But check.
Lean not into your own understanding. Believe in me.
But wait a minute. Can I say one thing?
Sure. All right.
Repeat that statement that you said. The Bible said.
Lean not unto your own understanding.
So now, let me say this. Now, let's say in all fairness to the book. All fairness to the book. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to interpretation and understanding.
Right.
That could be saying after you done exhausted everything that you know.
Okay.
To do. You know what I'm saying? I done tried everything. I done called Raheem. I done called Marietta. Now, that's where I'm at. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Not from out of the gate. Interpretation is something. And you can use it as a cult. So let's just say it's a cult. So now let me say this. Let's just say it's a cult. What's wrong with taking that cult right now and flipping it into what's right, because that's how it goes. You make the wrong right. So if that's the problem, it needs to be corrected. And yes, it's a problem in all religions. They all are misused at some point. So, but wait, let me say this. But what is religion, though? So here we go again.
Man-made. Religion is man-made.
Wait a minute. Let me give my pitch. Now, religion, right, is a way of life. Now, so you could, hey man, if you want to make boxing your religion, you can make boxing your religion, because religion is only a way of life. So now, what is connected to that? Morals and things that you should do and should not do.
Right.
Now, the money, the manipulation, the misuse of what's trying to be given to the human being, so he could go through here and be fair and be loved and show love, is giving you a roadmap. It's just misused.
Yes, it is.
Now, right, that's why every individual has to do it, and every individual has a right to think and do what they want to do too. Now,
exactly.
So true. Yes, very true.
Right, everyone has that choice. So now, I mean, I choose to do. I mean, we all have done things that we shouldn't have done.
Yes,
and you could have continued. You could have continued to do those things.
Right.
And you see the results you get. So you stop doing them and you do something else.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I think people, I think it's bad people in Mexico, bad people in the United States, bad people in Africa, but it's good people in those places too. Now, right. I mean, now whether you seek those people out, that's on the individual.
Exactly. I'm always talking about positive energy.
Yeah, it's on the individual.
I don't want anything but positive energy in my life. If it's not positive, it has to go in some other direction away from me. That's the only way I live. I've lived no other way for 64 years.
Because if your religion make you a better person, if you're a Catholic, Buddhist, I don't care. It's gonna boil down to how you treat me. Because that's between you and the Almighty, however you chose. Because I'm not gonna be the one judging.
Right.
I'm worried I'm worried about getting judged myself.
Once again, I'm gonna say all truth comes from one court. Once again, I'm gonna say that religion is a way to manipulate people, and it has been for years. Although, once again, I'm going to say it's on the individual, the people, okay, to have understanding of these religions and these walks of life. Okay. But because you say there's good entities and bad entities, positive and negative energies, you best believe that there's a negative energy always at your throat, trying to get you to go left. While your individuality, your human life is meant to go right. Okay. And don't take it the wrong way when I speak the way that I speak. You know what I'm saying? I have a universal understanding, and that's what I'm expressing. Okay. Because I don't knock anybody's religion, but I'm going to tell you, does religion controls people? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
But hold on.
But I said,
you
go ahead.
You're not going to have all positive. It's a yin and a yang.
And a yang, right.
If you're going to live, you're not going to have all positive. It's impossible.
It's duality, bro.
You have the sun, you have the sun.
It's duality.
You have the sun and you have the rain. You wouldn't enjoy the sunshine if it wasn't for the rain.
All day.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand the good if you didn't know the bad.
That's it. But
it's dual.
Some people might look at the rain as being bad. Sometimes I might go out and walk in the rain. If it's warm outside, then I go to the park and walk in the rain by myself.
But let me say this real quick. But let me say this real quick. And everybody has their, their perception of what it should be. So look, I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
If I knew how everything went, I don't know if I'd probably be sitting here talking to the good brothers though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, I would have no problems. I would have nothing. I ain't never been here before. So I can't tell you, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna destroy you, or I mean, I can say now it's not in line with what I'm doing. Now,
Where'd he go?
You back up?
He back in.
Yeah. You got to get his volume together.
I mean, you know what? It's a dialogue. It's a dialogue. That's what we're doing. We dialoguing. You see? But there's no love lost upon any of the answers that's been given. You know what I'm saying? I'm being receptive to everything. You know, that's how we learn.
The whole idea of my channel is just to make my people think.
Yeah.
I just want my people to think. Whether you like the information or not, I just want you to do your own thinking and then do your own research. That's it.
Right.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Pat.
He's gonna need to go out and come back in. He's gonna need
where's the sister at? She went out?
Her what's her name died. She said she's plugging it up, she'll be back in.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she was on her laptop. Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, that was the wife cutting in. But listen, this is what I want to say, man. That
go ahead.
For any one religion, even Islam, Kemet, King Tut, I wouldn't care who it is. You know, unless you'd have been to heaven, or can you call God right now, or will you, or wherever you getting this information from, can you call him right now and get him on the phone so we can all talk to him? No, we can't. I can't do it either.
Oh.
So my point that I'm trying to make is that we all just trying to hope and move for what's better right now.
True.
Now, that's going to depend on how a brother interact and treat each other, you know what I'm saying, and do as many right, positive and collective, you know, hey, loving good things. You know what I'm saying? Because we, you know, once you get experience, you see right what good is.
You went out, baby boy. Yeah, I dig what he's saying though.
Yeah.
I dig what he's saying. I mean, we all been there. You know what I'm saying? We've been there. I've been evil. You know what I'm saying? I've been evil.
Hey, Raheem.
So I had to put.
Hold on, TJ. Raheem, go out. He ain't. Let me see.
Hello.
Hey, Raheem. Go out and come back in. There you go. Now, when he come back in, he'll be good. I'm ready to kick him out, but he already did it. Go ahead, Theo. Go ahead, TJ. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, brother. I'm just saying, I dig what he's talking about. You know, we all, you know, what he's saying is that he liked peace. Okay, we've learned from our mistakes. We have to continue to spread that love in which we learned. The overall picture is what we learned is, and that's to be compassionate, concerned, loving, you know what I'm saying, kind, and want that for the next man. Okay? But I would want that for everybody as well. But you know what I'm saying, sometimes I have a difficult time in not addressing the things that hold us down and the things that we need. You know what I mean? My thing is like, I be looking for a solution. You know what I'm saying? And within looking for the solution, I have to call things for what I see it. You know what I mean? Not to hurt anybody, you know what I'm saying? But this is how I see it. Don't make it right, but I'm just saying I'm expounding on how I see it and what has brought me to this conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been through some things. Okay, I've been through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like we all have, to bring about a change, to better us. You see, and you want that for your people, your family. You know what I'm saying? The children. You want all that for them. You know what I mean? But until you bring out the problem and the problem solved, we're gonna continue to get what we got. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like the sister said she's 62 and she look good. Okay, I'm 60. Top, you about what, 60 or 59?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
I know I look funny about 40, but
you know what I'm saying? Pat, you about 52. You know what I mean? But you know, my point is that we spent more time is in back of us than we probably got in front of us.
I say it all the time.
So, and we need these dialogues to bring about a change and a solution. You know, it's not that we're dwelling on the bad parts or on the negative parts, but those parts have to be spoken.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To get a panoramic view of the whole concept. You know, we all are vibing from, you know, within the same realm. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing out the same thing. What were we saying? We're tying. You know what I'm saying? We're meeting up.
Right.
We're connecting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just from different angles. But like I said, you know, some things you could read and understand. And one of them, for me particular, was the Prophet Muhammad, when they was trying to kill the brother, when they chased him out of Mecca, when they was rumbling over there to Medina, and it was a community of Jews. It was a community of Jews over there. And when they got over there, you know what I'm saying? The rest of the brothers was about to attack them. And the brother was like, "Nah, man, you know, you kind of, you know," and they was like, "But they don't believe what we believe."
Right.
And he said, "They don't have to. They have a right to."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just as long as you don't compel no one to do what you do.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
You know, I can't. It's wrong for me to compel someone to do what I do.
Right. There's no compulsion. That's right.
If you come to me and say, "Hey, you know, man, I like the way you move, man, and see, can you show me?" And then, okay, now, hey, this is why I do what I do. But for me to go around with a bullhorn, you know, you going to hell, or you wrong, you know, if you knew so much, if you knew so much, you know what I'm saying? Why you got problems? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all remember that man downtown that used to be like that? The long trench coat? Y'all remember him?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Everybody's going to hell. Right. Yeah.
So I mean,
but you're right, Pat. You're right, brother.
I mean,
you're right.
You know, that's beyond our. Some things are beyond our comprehension. Let's deal with these issues that we see right now and what he does.
Right.
You know, because that's what's gonna make all the difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm like I told, you know, big up to the brother again, man. From you know, right, same neighborhood where we come. You know, for the brothers to be able to get down there to some of the young minds, because that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a people, man, that's still asleep.
Mm-hmm.
In 2024.
Stiff-necked people. Right.
Yeah, eyes
Stiff-necked
wide
people.
shut. Yeah, they eyes wide shut.
But
Yeah.
I'm not
But we
doing
gotta-
that to say, right?
Mhm.
Ain't nobody better than no one, because I was sleeping
Right.
too at one time.
Yeah. You're just a little bit better at doing what's right. That's all. You know what I mean? So that's the people that we have to, with the talents that we have. Those are the people that we have to appeal to in the way that we know how, without badgering them or making them feel, you know what I'm saying, less than.
That's
You know,
right.
like the brother
Worse
said,
than
you know what
they
I'm saying?
already
Yeah,
feel. Right.
right. Yeah. So that's love right there. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean,
So
you know, yeah, I mean, hey, man, it's like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I guess, but that's the society we in too, though. A capitalist society. You know what I'm saying? We're in a prideful society where you push your narrative.
mm-hmm.
You know, how
Right.
many, like on Instagram or whatever, how many followers you got?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
when you do things like that, you doing that for people to look up to you. You know
Right,
what
no
I'm
doubt.
saying? For you know, for what you're doing. But I'm like, you can use that platform right, like any sports star, you know, all the people that like them. You know, right? You can use that platform, good or bad. But
Mm-hmm.
it's about, like Malcolm said, put your religion in the closet.
Right.
Let's do it for the people.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what? Right. Let's do it for the people, because if we get that out, we got to get that out the way, because like you said, you know, I mean, you're talking about it, but you really don't understand it. And that's why our argument, you know what I'm saying? Because the religion should show in your action. You shouldn't have to say nothing.
That's right.
Because they say religion is good. I mean, hey, if the core of it is good, that should be your action. It should be good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or
Right.
if you African, I don't care. Call it whatever you want. Hey, I'm just looking for how good you is.
Right.
And that's the bottom line. So, and it's just like an animal, right? You could go, if you kick him, he probably ain't gonna come over there and mess with you. But if you rub him a little bit, give him a couple smacks, let you know he around, you know.
Right,
Hey,
right.
he's gonna be right there. Hey, man, what's going on?
Right.
Right.
He's gonna be receptive. He's gonna be receptive to your touch, your voice,
It's all about
you know,
the
your
approach.
action. Right. That's right.
The approach. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is
Yeah,
the
like
thing.
that.
You know, if you want people to hear you, you have to say things that make people want to hear you.
Right.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
about
we
the
can't bash
approach.
them.
Exactly. And you know, one thing that I have found that, you know, the fear, there's a lot of fear out there, particularly in the Black race, in reference to coming out of that space, coming out
Yeah.
of your comfort zone,
Mm-hmm.
and being comfortable with coming out of your comfort zone, even if it's only just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because while you're out
Yeah.
there, you'll get a chance to see something different.
Mm-hmm.
But
If
people
you
don't
don't
like
come
to
out
come
your
out of
you have to come out your comfort zone if you're talking about progressing.
Right.
Stunning. Right.
And that's in anything. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You're gonna have to come out your comfort zone if you want to be better person than you are. You got to
Yeah.
come out of it.
So you have to challenge yourself. Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got another brother in the house. We got another brother in the
All
house.
right.
Let's get him
I'm
a
gonna be
chance.
into all these wonderful men.
Yeah, let's give this brother a chance to speak.
All
Introduce
right.
Yes,
yourself,
sir.
my brother.
What's going on, my people?
Hey,
Can you hear
brother.
me okay?
All right, hey, brother.
All right. All right.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
I'm here with all these great men. I love it.
Yeah, man, it's an interesting conversation, man. I had to jump in, man.
Well, bring it.
You can jump on in. Go ahead. We
guys
letting
hear
you
me
go
okay?
now. Yeah, we got you got
all
a
I'm
little
saying
echo,
is
but
it's very interesting.
you got a little echo, but we can hear you though.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on, the floor
Yeah.
is yours. You just came in. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just checking in, man. It's an interesting
Okay, you're going in and out.
conversation,
You're going in and out.
my brothers.
Probably got
Yeah, you're
Turn
going
your-
in and out.
turn his volume down some.
Right. That make a difference. Yeah.
Going in and out, my.
Yeah.
It's a bad connection.
Okay.
Mike, yeah, he got a bad connection. You need to go out and come back in. Yeah, he's gonna need to go out and come back in. Somebody can take over.
Okay.
I just appreciate the opportunity, man, to be amongst like minds, you know.
Yes,
Pat.
absolutely.
You know?
Sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yeah.
We gotta get some women involved here.
You better bring them to the party. You know.
Yeah.
We got to get the women involved here.
Right, we got to
That's
get
right.
some sisters. Right, we need some sisters' point of views. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way to truly understand how to solve a problem, you know what I'm saying? You need to actually work that problem out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to hear from another view other than mine.
Yeah.
No doubt. I like that too, man. Because you make me think, you know, of what I might be short of.
I mean that's how I see how to succeed. It don't cost me nothing to listen. It don't cost me nothing to listen. So if you saying anything good, positive, or how to do something, you got my attention.
That's right.
Or you know what I'm saying, how to make my economic situation better or something. Hey, you got my attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing I could do is learn something a little more than what I had yesterday.
That's right. How to do it better. How to gain more.
I mean,
you know?
That's it. You know, I'm getting better. Because you know, I mean, I made it to another day. You know, 61 years. Hey, if I make it to tomorrow, I'm gonna try to pick up something else and get a little better. But I'm gonna say this though too, because you know, until a brother go, he don't know, you know, where he going. So I say too, every day I'm gonna treat myself, whether it's a Snicker bar or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Every day I'm treating myself. You know, and like your brother said, my auntie, you know, when I talk to her, she said it all the time. She said, boy, you know, you woke up today. I said, yeah, Auntie, you know, she said, well, you just a little bit closer to the dirt.
That's right. Embrace it.
I say it all the time.
That's right.
All the time.
Anything that you think you want to do or that you could do it.
Right.
Because I don't know nobody that came back.
That's why I just said it today. Where you at? But anyway, not that I know of.
But yeah, man.
Live life to the fullest. Yeah.
But yeah, let's just you know, hey man, try to come up with something that, you know, to bring some more views. You know.
Okay.
I mean, like you said, you know, some more sisters, man. We gotta, you know, let's hear what they got to say too.
Women.
Because, you know, us as black men, I'm gonna say it, man, well over half of us, we don't actually know how to deal with sisters in relationships without putting our hands on her. When she don't do what you want her to do.
Oh my.
You know,
it's
like,
absolutely.
But I'm gonna say this though. But you doing what you see though, too though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just listen. Just take your belt off.
But
take your belt off.
Whoop it lightly, huh? Whoop it lightly.
Just take your belt off.
You were going to start up with that.
Take your belt off.
Spanker. Hold up, man. Let Pat talk.
But listen. This is what look. This
Spanker lightly.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You have to be able to sit down and get, you know, because if you can manipulate the sister mind to try to go out there to get her to sell her body, then you should be able to get her to conform to what you want to do.
So, you know, if it's proper, you know.
So again, you know what I'm saying? That's that love too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
What?
You say one thing and you can keep going. It's a non-contact sport. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, but if this is something that my dad didn't teach me,
Right.
you know, and it's a lot of young brothers around here right now, and that's you know, they manhandling them. They don't know how to, you know, as somebody, because look, if we don't, you know, that's our prize. That sister's our prize.
And she should be treated as such.
That's hey man, but if we don't start to, you know, talk, hey look, right, you don't have to, you just gotta slow down, don't get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And then you just gotta meet her head on to whatever she bringing you in, you know, and handle up. But you gotta learn how to mentally deal with her without putting your hands on her, talking to her, you know, working your way through it.
Right.
I think sometimes a sister, because she can talk faster than us, think faster than us, when it comes to that conversation, we can't help but to, you know what I'm saying, react. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, you know, they make us feel kind of bad because we can't, you know, so she'll said 20 words, we only said 5, trying to, you know what I'm saying, conduct ourselves and making us look small. And so we got to compensate for that. You know, I got to put my hands on you. You know, yeah, that's it. Most of the times, you know, sisters make brothers feel small. You know what I mean? Not me. I mean, I've seen it though. You know, and I think that's what it is. You're quick thinkers.
But
you know how y'all are, sister.
But wait a minute, I have to say this. You know, at the end of the day, and I've said before, relationships work because of a mutual respect. When people start being disrespectful to their mate, whether it's the man or the woman, there is going to be a downfall.
Yeah.
And from that point on, it will continue if there is no respect to begin with. Respect goes a long ways, and respects make you work a relationship out. So that's the one thing, guys, you know, they tend to do a lot of disrespectful things. And it's not fair. It's not right.
You're right.
Right.
So for brother having been taught that, or if he's out of sync, how would you advise him or get him to connect, you know what I'm saying, in a place where he can have that respect, or I guess he got to grow to learn what respect is and grow involved into that, evolve in that relationship.
As you go through life, there are so many examples of what respect looks like. And if you got a little common sense, then you'll start to gravitate towards the fact that, that is a lot better than putting my hands on her.
Right. And let me say this.
It's a learning process and a growing process.
It is a mutual respect, but this is how it is designed, though, too, though. It is designed for the man to be in charge.
And he should be in charge.
So, let me can I explain myself?
Yeah, go ahead, Pat.
Let me explain myself.
Go ahead.
So now, being in charge does not mean I come in the house and say, all right, that's enough TV, go in there and mop that floor, get that kitchen together, get my bathwater together right now. You know what I'm saying? That, just so you know, no, that's not right. What is, you know, what it's meant, you know?
Exactly.
Because, and now, you know, let me just flip it real quick, because if something happens out front that threatens the family, who has to go out first?
Man.
It should be the man.
All right.
That's his job.
Exactly. So now, on the inside, right, but it is a respect though, because you know the sister, she pretty much runs the house. You know, this is what she does. You know, and I mean, you know, you part of, you know, you got the final say. But you know, pretty much how things are, who does what and what goes where. You know, that's her place, pretty much.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and we have a tendency, you know, to say, well, shit, I paid for it, so I can say, well, but wait, it's y'all's. You know, this a team. Everything is a team. The minute that you start saying I, you know what I'm saying, or me, you know what I'm saying, and right, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get her to conform.
Yeah.
Because you constantly, you know, separating yourself too. But when you say, sister, okay, that, you know, that's enough. You know, we're gonna stop this right now. The sister needs to respect that too, though. Just because you not right. Right. Just because you not putting your hands on her, and she understands that too, though. But let me go back to the beginning of the relationship real quick, though. You know, I should have said something first. Before you start that relationship, you need to get that understanding. Do you have a problem with me being the man in this relationship? You know what I'm saying? Do you have a problem being a team player? Because right, this is a joint effort. This is a team. This is a unit. We're gonna become one unit. So
absolutely.
So if you have a problem with it, we right now. Let's don't waste no time, because we're putting this thing together.
Let's not even do it.
Right.
Not even do it.
Right. The blossom and grow. But what we do a lot of times is because, you know, you got a nice car, or she got a nice body, or the brother built up nice, he looking fly, you know what I'm saying? Boom, and you married. No. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop and because you're talking about a lot of time here. That you know you about to put in.
Be married. It takes two to be married.
But the man has to lead.
And marriage is not like that in the majority of the times.
What's that?
You know, it takes two. Some people are just, one person is married and the other one is out having a hallelujah good time with every Tom, Dick, and Harry they can have a good time with. In reference
that's not
to
a marriage. Whoa, that's not a marriage.
But men expect a woman to hang around with that.
No, but listen, no, and she should. No, right, and she should.
Like that, or a woman like that. That's not a marriage.
Right. That
get it out the way before you get married.
Right, but right. Look,
you can change after they get you under there.
That's totally correct. Right, that's totally correct. But listen, if we understand, look, right, if you disrespect that person, you know, to the point, you know, hey man, neither one of them needs to be there. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying in the beginning. You know, let's get, you know, it's like a contract. Let's get this contract correct. You know what I'm saying, before we get into it. You know, and so we could try to avoid that issue or avoid that divorce. You know what I'm saying? Or the waste of your time and your effort and my time and effort.
Right.
You know, but you know, brother wasn't taught these things. I was strictly chasing the, you know, the booty, if you fly. Hey, then after I get with you and see, you know, we don't work, you know, then right, the tussling, and hey, that's because I went in it for I wasn't going for the right thing. I didn't understand, but I understand clearly, you know, many years later. So, but what I can say is that this is why I'm saying, and if you thinking about spending time with a sister or a brother, you know what I'm saying? You need to get that straight on the first date. That's what you need to be, you know, if you think you know, you like them to that point. So you can have that understanding like the brother was talking about. You got to have that understanding, you know, so, right. And I'm just putting out, you know, some of my experience, you know, and being in the hair industry, which the brother was in too, though, for many, many years, you know what I'm saying? I've listened to many sisters, right, and they are very crafty. You know, you think the barbershop got topics.
Oh my.
Hey, so he's right. You know what I'm saying too, though. The brother TJ, you know, he's right when he says that the sister comes back so fast on the brother because she realizes that she can't whoop you, so to beat you, she outthinks you.
That's right.
But that's your fault though, because you're not paying attention to her. You know what I'm saying? Right. You need to be paying attention to her and you know, right, and getting exactly what you know need out of it too. And she wouldn't be able to do that.
I like that.
True.
So but again, no, you know, we need a little bit of how we gonna. That's just one of my angle. You know, anybody else got, you know, I'm willing to listen. But anything that works.
I agree with what you're saying.
Right, me too.
Actually, you know, marriage is a business first before it's actually a loving relationship.
I agree 100%. It's a business. It's what it is. A
And
business.
if you look at it that way,
Let me understand.
and if you look at it that way, me and my wife were just recently having a conversation about this, and she realized that the man should lead. You know, we had a conversation about the infrastructure, and in one decade, if you wipe all the men off the earth, in one decade, this earth wouldn't exist because they can't physically handle the infrastructure. That you see all these cats out there with the construction and building skyscrapers and all that. They're men doing all that. You think about it.
Of course. Right.
So men need to lead.
Yes, they do.
You understand what I'm saying? Just to
They
even
definitely
exist,
do. Right.
that we need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not taken away from the woman's job. You know, the woman's job is to support her husband,
Right.
you know, and count
Yeah,
some of the decisions that I made, you know, when I moved from Cleveland down here to Cincinnati, you know. She didn't really want to support me in the beginning, but eventually she did. And that was the best decision she ever made in her life.
Yes, it was.
You know, she thought about not coming with me, you know what I'm saying? You know?
I remember you talked about that.
So, yeah, I just had to throw that out there.
That's
Yeah.
nice. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So, you know, me and my talked about that, you know. As
Yeah,
far as,
I concur.
if you look at a marriage as a business.
I mean,
I think
that's
also-
definitely a good way to look at it.
Yeah. I think it's
You
the
know, that's-
grooming.
Everybody has a different way of looking at marriage. Everybody has
Yeah.
a different angle on marriage.
You're right. I think it's, I mean, just like everything in life, we're groomed to expect that, you know what I'm saying, that responsibility. You know what I mean? And oftentimes we don't get that. We don't get those ingredients that build, that grow a relationship. We look at TVs and these videos and we just fall in love, you know, and that's what we think love is, just falling. You know what I mean? You fall in, you fall out. You know what I'm saying? But if you was in, we are taught to invest in that relationship. We involve ourselves, okay, and then we evolve. Oftentimes, our parents didn't teach us that. I know mine didn't. You know what I mean? And my father did the best he could, but he never gave me the talk about, hey man, when you get her pregnant, you know what I'm saying, you man up. You know, when I got her pregnant, I said, you sure it's mine? And I know it was mine. You know what I mean? It's like I automatically got an attitude. But I should have embraced that and been happy, you know what I'm saying? But we're not taught that. You know, we don't learn that till later on, you see, because we're not ready for those responsibilities. And so that's what thing has to be inundated within the family.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah. But I agree, it's the infrastructure thing, you know what I mean? We are built for it. Yeah. So we got to take that responsibility.
Yeah, and you know, but you know what I'm saying? But y'all right. Your kid is my kid.
Hey,
My kid is
yeah.
your kid. You know, because I'm saying that's the only way we could be almost everywhere at the same time.
Yeah.
If you got a problem, I got a problem.
Right. That's how it should be.
If you eating steak, I'm eating steak.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying? If you eating peanut butter, hey, man, that's what we eat.
Yes, all
we
due
doing
fairness.
we doing it together. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
when I see my brother, I see myself. When I see my sister, I see myself. And I can't and I can't want that for myself if I don't want it for you.
Exactly. I agree.
I want for my brother what I want for myself. That's right.
Right.
I mean, it's just no way. You know, I mean, I got a mask on. I'm not who I say I am then.
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So right, like the brother said, do that walking and then come in here talking.
There you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know, hey, you know, depending on, you know, certain things, right? We need to walk them. So right, you can get the people to come with you.
That's right. It's that example.
There it is. I mean, that's
Lead
it.
by example. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, my saying, it came upon me one time I was driving. You dig what I'm saying? You know, because I want to change people. I want to change that. I'm in the barbershop. I'm going back and forth to everybody and putting knowledge on them. They don't want it. You dig what I'm saying? And I can remember riding in my car, and I'm coming from 480 going around 77 on my way downtown, on my way across town to the barbershops on the other side of town. And right there with 480 go, with 480 go, and you get on 271 right there. I happen to look at my rearview mirror, and you know what I said to myself? And I look back at myself, I said, you know what? You're gonna have to be the change that you want to see. Right? You're gonna have to be that change that you want to see.
That example.
An example. So
that example.
After that, my debating with everybody in every barbershop and everything, it kind of went down some. You understand what I'm saying? It kind of went down some. You dig what I'm saying? Because I say from now on, I'm gonna do my walking, and I do my talking. You know what I'm saying? And
you know something,
and not only just from then, I mean, you understand what I'm saying? Do your walking, then do your talking. You dig what I'm saying? And a change came upon me at that time. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, but you know, since you said that, you know, I think that as a black race, I think that's our problem. We so quick to blame somebody else instead of looking in the mirror. If we look in the mirror and say, kind of like you said, Top, you be the change that you want to see. You know, you can't blame the white man, you can't blame the police, you can't blame.
Oh, excuse me.
You know, you look in the mirror.
Yeah,
who you
make
are.
better choices.
And who you
that
want
video, the video I just did today when I was walking in the park, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I did a video while I was walking in the park.
Right, but see that's accountability. You know what I'm saying? You got to be accountable to yourself too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want a better life, then you have to commit to yourself to be better.
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
Yes, sir. Because who you point the finger at? I look in the mirror and point the finger at myself.
That's right. You know,
I look in the mirror and point the finger at myself.
Hold yourself accountable.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's you know, I did a video this morning while I was walking around Garfield Park. It's on YouTube. I put it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
No, I just did one today, Mike.
Because now,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say
A young
this
brother that
too.
was blaming somebody else.
Like I was speaking on a little bit last on that land and stuff, and how a difference of, you know, because it's a you know, right, we wanna become self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
That is the goal.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
To
sir.
become self-sufficient.
That's it.
And it is people like us, you know, that are self-sufficient. We need more.
Yeah,
More.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I say it's down to growing your garden, to your Angus out there, to your lamb, to your investments. Yes. And then and I'm gonna tell you what happened to me though, just real quick to change the tone on business. When I had got here, I used to come over to a little Carrabba's, little spot Carrabba's, and eat on Wednesdays from the little salon I was working. And it'd be these same like 4 or 5 white dudes, right? So one of them, unbeknownst to me, you know, I would get to know later on. But you know, they was meeting there. So, you know, I said, damn, you know, they either work together, but they was investors. So anyway, some years later, I want to say, I don't know, 5, 6 years later, another brother that worked at the light company, we was doing contracting some electrical work and stuff. And I remembered it. So I said, man, what y'all do? So he was like, right, we own this rental, we own this Avis rental, we own this Mexican restaurant right here, we own the pool place across the street, we got the trailer home over here, and we got the strip malls over here.
Wow.
I said, well,
And the list goes on.
right, but what but I'm like, they came together collectively, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's what we need to learn how to do.
And
Again. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, so I'm like, okay, but then, right, you have brothers and sisters though, that's like that down here too.
Mm-hmm.
We need more. And when I'm saying the land, because whoever controls the land controls the people.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
No doubt.
Every man that walks this earth,
Texas.
Relocated.
Where you
at? Houston, Texas.
Houston. Oh, okay.
Every man should own at least 1 acre of land before he leave here. I'm gonna say this. You know, now this is me. I feel I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say cheated. You know, because right, I was misled. We never got the 40 acres in the mule, but after being down here and seeing the power of owning your land, hey man, I would go broke to sleep under the tree to have my land.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I understand the power of it now.
Right.
You know, and everything else comes with, as long as you got something to eat, a place to sleep, you can figure the rest out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time.
Exactly.
If you ain't got no pressure with neither one of those things, you're gonna come up with a good idea.
Right.
Eventually.
But you know, well, brother, we need to be educated about that. Just recently, my mom got a letter in the mail, I guess, through her descendants, that her great-great-grandfather owned this land, and I guess, a lot of the family was like living on the land, and white man wanted to come in there and buy the timber off the land. And it was about maybe 50 or 60 people tied into this land now. You know, I guess it was the original deed had my mother's great grandfather's name on there. But I guess through his descendants, all these people had a piece of the property. So all you need, this is what I learned, 60 people had access to this land, and all the white man needed was one of that 60 to sell. And that sale went through. And she got about maybe $2,500 or something like that.
Now,
and it was actually some of the family living on the land, and they had to go.
Oh my God.
If that ain't corrupt,
that's a lack of education right there.
Right. If that ain't corrupt, I don't know what is.
That's a lack of education right there.
Because unfortunately, right now that you're speaking on that, unfortunately, my wife, we had to bury her mom, not too long ago, and all those things, come into issue with insurance policies and. No. If you got siblings like that, the law said they needed to contact all of them. So that was an illegal sale.
But every state have a different law when it comes to stuff like that.
No.
They contacted everybody.
Well, let me
unless it was eminent domain.
Well, hold it.
Unless it was eminent domain,
I was about to say a state. Certain things fall under federal law. I think you know too. A state, if they're on the estate, you know what I'm saying? They have to be acknowledged.
I was just speaking about my experience here in Ohio when my sister passed away, and right to this day she has been gone. We'll just say hypothetically 10 years. And her name is on some of the property that my mom owned. And for that reason alone, she is still entitled to that property, even though she is dead. And we cannot do anything with that property unless we pass it on to her children. And her children are nowhere to be found. So we are stuck in limbo in the state of Ohio because of that. So we produce a death certificate and we can't find the children. They don't care. That piece of property still belongs to them. It cannot be sold.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. They're connected to it. Unless you can produce a death certificate for them children, you know what I'm saying? Then it goes next to kin. That's like what was it, Prince or whatever? Right? He didn't have no kids or whatever. And the state was trying to take that stuff, but he had a sister.
Every state is different.
No. This is the law. He had a sister. He had a living sister.
I thought you might have dead one. Yeah.
No, he had a living sister. But what I'm saying is that it's procedure for things. But if you don't know, like he said, it was 60 of them. The other 59, I'm willing to bet $1 to a donut if whatever state it is, I look it up that he was supposed to notify me.
That's what I'm saying. That was a lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. That's what happened there. The people did not know.
But we back to
horrible.
Go ahead.
They sent a letter out to all 60, but all you need is one to agree.
But now hold it. Now wait a minute.
Now 60, all you need is one.
Right. If you sent it out to the all 60 though too, and you didn't get no response, nobody said anything, then you could file.
Move forward.
Right. Then you could file, I don't know, a writ or something. Right. Because this the only one. Right. Yeah. And then you could do it if don't nobody else respond.
Right. Yeah. That's lack of knowledge.
Let me kind of give you an example of what happened. It was like only maybe 2 families living on that property. And then say that 58 wasn't living on the property. They all over the country. You got people in Ohio, California, Texas, or whatever, right? So they don't really have no feelings toward that property. So they agreed to sell. And then you got two families that's actually living on that property and been living on that property for years.
Ooh, I hate hearing that.
But now they got it.
But now, right now, I don't see how that happened if they said that they didn't want to move. Right, that's all it. You know, if one living one, right? Like no, hey, right? Yeah, you know that they should have. Yeah, man, that was great. Yeah.
Like, see, the part that they was living on, they should have been able to hold their part if they wanted to sell the rest of the land. But the part that they were living on, they're still entitled to that, and they should have paid them to stay there.
Well, they got to pay. They got to pay the white man who bought the property for their lot.
That's a shame. Oh, that's a shame.
But you know something, man, I did some research on that, man, and that's going on for hundreds of years down there down south. I know this happened in Alabama, but down south, man, I did some research and found a YouTube video about it. And that's been going on for years.
Yeah.
It's in here.
Yeah.
And that's
it's in here. You see that?
Yeah.
It's in here.
Yeah.
It's in there. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Doing it for years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But see, but I'm gonna say this though too. Though. You're right, and they have, but it's like we speaking about it now, and I can say this. This is what I see from being, able to move around. My second career here all over this country. I've been east to west, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna say I've been to every, but the major cities I done been. So the ones that I'm gonna say, North Carolina, South Carolina, everything is south.
Alabama,
Houston, Dallas,
San Antonio.
Yeah.
What about it? What about it?
What I'm saying, these are, I'm gonna say, the top cities that's like got industry.
Oh, okay.
That you could just see it when you pull in.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
And like I was telling the brother, that's how Cleveland used to be when we was a little boy.
Right.
Republic Steel, all them factories down Broadway, Harvard.
The industrious.
And then you had the car plants. You know what I'm saying? All the bars. All the entrepreneurs, right? Because people have money to spend.
Right.
But if you look with, now that I'm riding through, I notice stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's no right. Yeah. That's the difference. And I'm like, sometimes when you're talking about your comfort zone, you got to come out of your comfort zone sometimes to do what you need to do.
Got to.
Yes.
Not all the time.
Yeah, but you can't be afraid to take that chance.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem with our people. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to come out that comfort zone. We're scared to take the chance.
We still I just want to say something, man. We got to stop saying that. That's what's wrong with our people. Our people have been conditioned, man. For one, we've been conditioned. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stop saying that, man. You have to teach our people. Our people have been taught. Marcus Garvey was one of the greatest men that came and taught our people from the bottom on up. Elijah Muhammad, greatest, okay? But look what happened to these men. Look what happened to these people. Okay, when the head fell, the body fell. Okay. When we was coming up, there were black men in every city. Okay, running stores, running barbershops, running cleaners. Okay, I said we have to learn that again. Okay, we have to learn that again. Okay.
Slow down. I got exactly what you're saying, and I'm going to say what I said again. We're scared to take chances. You understand me? And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're too busy depending on Mr. Gilmore. He got
We've been
you
conditioned,
so locked
man.
in. Hold on. You can call it condition or whatever you want to call it. You can put whatever name you want to put on it. What I'm trying to tell you is you get comfortable with punching in and punching out.
And right, and so we got to teach. Right, but he's right though when he said the gas stations, the entrepreneurship, we got to bring it back.
You
right,
took
that's
a
it.
chance. It's taking a chance.
Right, that's right. That's what entrepreneurship is. Right,
taking a chance.
Right, taking a chance.
We
That's
got
right.
so we scared
You got
to do
to.
it now.
You got to take a chance.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why we scared to do it now. You know why? Because it's been removed from us. We don't see it. You understand what I'm saying? We don't go to the corner store no more and see a black man running the store. We don't go to the gas station like we used to, and you go to the gas station and they own the gas station and they look just like you. You know their kids and everything else. See, that's been removed from us. So it made us less risk takers because we don't see it no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? If once you see people doing things, you knew it can be done. That's why Brother Malcolm said history is the best to resort your research.
Let me jump in real quick.
True.
Hold on. Because of people who don't know they have done anything, don't know that they can do anything.
And I'm right. I concur with what the brother said, because the best thing I could have ever did was to allow myself to see something different. And to see somebody doing what I was doing even better than what I was doing. So what that did was that clicked the switch automatically to let me know that I could do it too.
There you go.
You know, it made me want to go to the next level. It made me want to.
Raheem, how long was you telling me to get my license?
Man, a little while.
You dig what I'm saying?
And then
I didn't get them till after I got locked up and came home and got them.
Right, yeah. A little while.
See, and then I got locked up and called myself, I'm in front of the judge, I call myself Slick and Hard. You dig what I'm saying? I call myself slipping, you know, because she said, is there anything you ever wanted to do? She said, Mr. Muhammad, is there anything you ever wanted to do besides sell dope and pimp? I said, well, Your Honor, when I was a kid, I used to see the truckers and I used to tell them, blow the horn, and they would blow the horn. And I say, well, one day I'm gonna grow up and drive me a big truck like that. And she knows, she said, you're gonna get your chance. But I call myself Slicker though. You see what I'm saying? She said, I'm gonna write this to your federal guidelines. You dig what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna get on paper until you complete and get your license. And when I did, completed in that thing, she had me to come down to the court building because she had other guys that was on federal parole, and she used me for an example. Came down off the bench and gave me a hug and had me to say a few words. You dig what I'm saying? Holding up my certificate. She holding up my certificate. She said, give me your license too. You know, you dig what I'm saying? But I call myself trying to be slick.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But she was already ready though.
There you go.
Right. All right.
Yeah. She was already
ready. But even that was out of my comfort zone because I really didn't want to do that. And I didn't want to do that. That was out of my comfort zone.
So look. When you make moves to better yourself, real quick, and then and like I say, you gotta try to give it to somebody else. It ain't hard, you know. Bro, I think about all the bad choices. It was way easier to do this. It was way easier. You know what I'm saying? All the stress and you know, over here trying to figure out what you shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? To go in there, focus on it. You know what I'm saying? and it could be that one thing. It could be selling peanuts. I don't care. Get tunnel vision.
Stay
and
focused.
keep driving it until you see results.
Exactly. That's how it's done.
And I mean, you have to focus. You know what I'm saying? Move your feet. Keep driving it. It'll produce. You know what I'm saying?
It sure will.
Just because it doesn't produce in the first, hey, it may be a few years.
And
Sometimes
that's the cycle of life.
I mean, you know, that's business though, because you got to invest money. You got to invest money, make the money back you invest, and then you get profit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Okay. How do you introduce that to a group of people? Okay. Your same experience. You've done your experience. You know, we've all done our experiences, but you say, you know, we say we for the people. So how do you introduce that to a group of people that need to know these things? Okay. Like I said before, we used to have those positions. We used to have our neighborhoods. Will we ever have our neighborhoods again? We talk about, you know what I'm saying, these people's running in our neighborhoods, running the business in our neighborhoods don't look like us. But how would you get that to come about again in those same neighborhoods?
And
The same people we got on here right now. The same people we got on here right now.
Wait, I was about to say, a brother gonna have to start with a storefront or something somewhere.
That's it. And with the same people we got on here. Listen. Y'all know I already had told y'all about the campaign that I was going to put together. Anybody remember what the slogan was? People asked me how I was going to do it. I said block by block. So nobody was listening to me.
Oh no, 1 block at a time. Right, one block at a time.
Hold on. I said, but the name of the remember I said the name of the campaign gonna be Take Back the Hood.
Right. But that's what I said.
Block by block.
Right.
But you can't be scared.
Right.
You can't be scared.
Yeah, that's what I just said. One storefront.
That's it. You can't be scared. You dig what I'm saying? You can't be scared. Listen here, man. You know how hard it was for me to come out of my comfort zone. And everybody, you know, pretty much on here. I know, like TK, you know, and Raheem, I'm saying for where we come from. For me, let me tell you something, man. You know how hard it was for me to jump out my car with some hats in my hand. Here it is, a dude been in the street getting money, running brawls, running dope, sticking up or whatever. Now I got to lower myself, because that's how I felt. I had to lower myself to some damn hats. I had to get used to that, man.
You invested in your true self.
Yeah, what I'm saying, it wasn't even, I ain't even talking about the money. It was me being able
You invested. Invest in your true self. That's what you did.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
That pimping wasn't shit.
No, you thought
For real.
No,
you was not what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying.
Swallow your
I'm getting what you're saying.
Well, I got what you're saying. You thought you was above selling a hat.
There you go.
That's what I said. Swallow his pride.
But hold it though. Wait, but let me throw this in there though. Hey, just like that judge told you, little did you know. You know what I'm saying? Look, the hat, man, bro, look. You think, right, on the other side, all them problems, all that time, all that stress, you know what I'm saying? And right, you look at the hat, you know what I'm saying? You can sleep at night. Everything is clean. You know what I'm saying? But a brother chooses to do all these other things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but look, the hat saved you though. I'm gonna say this.
Check this out though.
But hold on, let me finish this though. That's why you can't have no pride though.
That's
Pride
it.
to
There
get a
you
brother.
go.
Pride to get
That's
a brother
it.
in trouble.
That's it.
That's what I
That's it.
said. That's
That's
what I
it.
said.
Now,
Swallow that
listen here, man.
pride.
Let me tell you something,
I'll
man.
swallow my ass
The
in a minute.
the lame had told on me. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, when I, got the case and all, woo, and all that there. Now, I'm down in Milan, Michigan, in the Fed joint. I'm walking the yard, and I'm mad because I'm there because this lame told on me. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm walking the yard, and it dawned on me. It dawned on me that, wait a minute, hold on. You was using the hats for a front. And you still was making some money and you wasn't even trying to. And then I said, well, wait a minute. I said, you know what? Now, what if I go home and really try to sell hats?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I was using them for a front at first. And I still was making money without even trying to sell them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then I said to myself, if I come home and really try to sell them, I'm gonna see what I can do. But it still took me a while. But I didn't automatically come home and do it. You see what I'm saying? I came home and hollered that. Hey, I came home and hollered that wall.
Hey, so
You hear
look.
me, Pat?
So,
You hear me,
so
Pat?
look.
Pat, did you hear me?
Huh?
I said I came home and hollered that wall though.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? I still wasn't ready to let myself, in my book, let myself down to some hats. You see what I'm saying? But see, when I did that, it was just something I didn't fit no more. Let me put it like that. I didn't fit no more. It's just like when I was getting high and I stopped getting high, I didn't fit no more. I'm gonna tell you something that I'm gonna pass. Let me say this here. I remember I was talking to a brother at an NA convention. I forget his name. He was from Pittsburgh. And he was like the main speaker. Guess what this brother said? He said that he was in the joint. He said he was in the joint. And he had this dream that, him and his guy, all the guys, him and all his guys was getting together in the dream. They're getting ready to go out, but they got to get them a couple bundles first, right? And he said in the dream, he had on a whole clown outfit.
Hey, Jamie, how you doing? All right.
Makeup on his face and everything. And he said they was on one side of the room and he was on the other side of the room. He said when they was anteing up to get the package, he trying to reach over and give him the money, but for some reason he just couldn't reach him. You understand what I'm saying? And he said what he got from that was that he didn't fit no more. And that's what I found. When I came back home again, I found I didn't fit no more. I didn't have the same motivation and the same drive to push the poison no more. That was the change starting.
Right. Everything runs its course. It runs its course.
It was a change starting.
It was time for change. It was time for
Right.
change.
There you go. It was a change starting.
Okay.
It was time for change. But I mean, like the brother said though, hey, I'm like, a brother could look at one of them buildings, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably could get a building, I don't know, for taxes up there, man, for $5,000.
Yeah. Well, that's you know what, man? Let me say this here. How long we've been in this country as a people?
Long enough.
About go ahead.
Long enough. Well, it's what, 500 years, something like that.
Let's put it like this here. How long we've been free in this country?
About 160 years.
Yeah, because you got to put Jim Crow and all that.
160 years. 1863.
Yeah.
160 years.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah. Okay, now.
But you know something, man, that since you said that, man, that's crazy, man. That's only 2 generations, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
But now think about this here. Think about this here. Let me say this point. Then I'm gonna be quiet. Let me say this point. Out of all the big cities I go to and been to, you know, Pat, coming down that way, going through all these big cities, seeing all these big skyscrapers, and we don't own not one. I'm done with it.
Let me say something. Hey, do y'all remember when I used to be selling bean pies and carrot cakes? Running around with the bow tie on? Y'all remember that, do y'all?
Yeah. I think I remember that.
You remember Elijah Wan, Pat? Elijah Wan? Yeah.
Elijah Wan.
Elijah Wan. That's right. That was me.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was your name. Right.
That's right.
Wan. Right.
So I go to jail for 33 years. Okay. I've been out 4 months now. Okay. When I went to prison, it was inundated with black consumers. Okay. And black owners. All right. I come out, consumers still black, but the owners are Arabs, the Indians. And we talking about what we can do as a people. I want to know what happened, you know, as a people that has slipped away in the 33 years I was gone. You know what I'm saying? I read many books, you know, I got my education and I came back and I still see the same shit going on that was going on before I left, but it's different people owning the community. And we talking about what we going to do as a people, what we can do as a people. I want to know what it is that we can do as a people. Are we going to buy buildings? We going to buy land? What is it that we're going to do? You know what I mean?
Right, you're right. And I keep saying, that was my whole thing, right, the collective effort. The collective effort is the key. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know,
that's
right.
the key, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's easier for me to come up with 500, him 500, you 500, huh? Instead of one person putting up the whole 5. You know?
I agree.
It's a collective.
I agree.
Right.
Pulling our resources together.
That's it. That's it.
And we can talk. Yeah.
Look.
There's one thing.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Let me think about
I want to say that
right quick.
one big thing that really holds us up is our credit scores.
Huh? What's that now?
Our credit scores, where the white man can have a horrible credit score, and they will loan them money versus the ones the black people have a decent credit score. We do that.
We don't need him.
He's always had to jump on us.
Hey, why are you even talking about him?
Well, I'm saying.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. No, but we don't need him. Hey, look, we don't need him.
But what I'm saying to you is that, you know, whatever endeavors we choose to do, if it comes down to buying a building that needs to be rehabbed, we need to be able to fund that. And a lot of times, we don't have the revenues to fund. We don't have $20,000, $30,000 in our bank accounts to rehab these buildings without having to borrow money. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so look. It's more than one way to do things, too.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we need to introduce.
So let me say this though too. I still got, you know, my dad had a construction company there for years. My little brother still, Ibrahim, he got a unit up there still. I got my other brother, he's doing it too though in Atlanta. And I know some more brothers. So I mean, you know, now once we need to explain what we're doing. We can get it done now, but we gotta pay though, but it ain't gonna be no 30,000. You see what I'm saying? It could be done. It can be done. And you know what I'm saying? And some of it could be contribution too once they see what we're doing.
Right.
and we serious.
Very true. Very true.
And then you know what I'm saying?
Let me say one thing. While I'm thinking
Wait,
about it.
one more thing. Then I'm gonna have to slide through there and swing a brush myself or something.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you know.
Let me.
I'm just saying though, whatever it takes to get it done.
Well, you know I'm all in. I'll roll up my sleeves in a minute.
Let the brother say something. He's been trying to say something for about 15 minutes.
I'm telling you. Yeah. What's your name? Thaddeus? What's your name, Mr. Minor?
I'll go Elijah Wan, brother.
Can you hear me?
That's right. Guys, I can hear
Say
you.
that again.
Elijah Wan, I can hear you.
Now, what's your name?
Elijah Wan.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah, some of you said that you said you was in prison 33 years.
33.
When you came out, you said what the hell happened, right?
That's
What happened
right.
was
I want to
we lost
know.
strong-
Will we
lost
lose?
strong brothers like you.
True.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, brother. I attest to that. Yeah.
Yeah, we lost like you. That's what happened. You know, strong brothers like you, man, just disappeared.
Good point.
Yeah, we fell under the radar.
When the,
Good point.
you know, that's when the downfall started happening. Me and Raheem was talking about, you know, when we grew up, all those corner stores, they was owned by black people. And now this generation growing up in these corner stores and all the businesses owned by Arabs in the black community, and then they think that that's what it's supposed to be.
Man, you go.
But those was our businesses 30 years ago. And we
Right.
lost brothers like you during that process.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I understand. Hmm.
They came in. They saw opportunity. They came in and bought it block by block, cheap. I just sent a article to Raheem yesterday about the property in Cleveland. Cleveland right now, you can purchase. Cleveland has the cheapest property in America right now.
Wow.
Young white folks don't come in and buy all the property up in Cleveland.
What they doing too. That's what they doing.
Gentrification. That's right.
So wait, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, look, if it's that cheap, why we can't buy some?
That's it. That's it. Look, see, you know, cause who's buying up? Who's buying it up? The Arabs buying it up. The Koreans, the Indians. They buying it. They buying
Look,
it up.
hey,
They buying it up.
Hey, the brother.
Oh, you know what?
My brother just need to find a spot there, and you know what I'm saying. He got to start somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. They
You-
buying it up.
let me ask you: are they buying it up, or are they just investing within within those communities? Are they buying that land, or are they just investing?
Right. Because look, whoever owns
Are
the
they
land,
leasing?
whoever
Are they?
whoever
buying
owns the land control the people.
That's right. That's
I
right.
understand. I'm just saying. I'm asking. Do you know if they just leasing the land, or they just bought it up? Because you know,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
huh?
I'm just
saying
they're buying it.
Okay.
But the only time a brother seems like, you know, I mean, I could be wrong, my experience, that a brother's going to get into leasing land is when he's doing it for business, commercial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The only other time that he's going to lease on like me and you is because my credit score won't let me buy it.
I just
You know what I'm saying? That's when the lease comes in effect. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
as far as residential, most of that's purchased.
That's
And
it.
that's we not talking about that land, man. So we ain't got to pay no rent.
And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you see, you have to remember who you're talking to when you're talking to me.
No, you have to say the correct words. You ain't telling nobody nothing. You explaining, okay, your point of view. Okay, that's what you're doing. All right.
listen. You gotta hear me first. You gotta hear me first.
Explain yourself then.
I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm gonna tell you. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, what you
ain't telling me nothing. Explain yourself.
Say nothing, brother.
Okay, go ahead. Say it.
Go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
Like I just said, if you want to know what's going on in this town, I'm the one you need to talk to. I'm on all sides of this town. If I'm not in my dump truck, even when I'm in my dump truck, I'm on all sides of the city. You understand? Now, what I'm trying to tell you, I'm out here in the hood. I'm out here seeing the Jew boys, looking at these properties out here. I'm out here seeing the Arabs looking at these properties. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? What I'm telling you ain't nothing I heard. I'm telling you what I done seen. You understand me? Because I've been looking at the properties too. You understand?
It's not just that, Tom. It's political as well, man. What's the political apparatus of this details, man? You just talking, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to be educated for real. You know what I'm saying? As to what has been done and what can be done. You know what I'm saying? To change. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if you hear me out, I'm telling you. If they buying up the land, they buying it up for a reason. I
understand what they.
You're not letting me finish.
They're gonna smother us out of here, man. They're gonna smother us out like they've been doing.
Go ahead.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Look. This is the solution.
What's the solution, Pat?
The brother Mike. The brother said it's the cheapest land in America.
Right.
Wait. Hold it. Let me finish.
I've been telling him that.
So listen. With that being said, this week, let's see what's on the 131st. Let's see what's on Kinsman or something. You know, I'm gonna see down here because you got Google. You got Google. You know, most of that is public information. You know what I'm saying? And
it is right here. You want to know what's on them streets? Here it is right here.
What is it?
It is right here. You want to know what's on them streets?
Me and Tom been trying to cross the property.
You want to know what's on them streets? Here it is right here. Hold on, brother. I got it wrote down.
Me and Raheem just a few days ago, we've been talking about.
You sound like James Brown.
You can't see this.
Here it is.
You can't see it, right? See, I don't just remember I told you before.
Wait.
Hold on. Just hold on. Hold on. 2-3 minutes and y'all can have it. I told you before. I do my walking, then I do my talking. You
what is that, talk?
This is my walking. These are, listen, brother. Can I get finished?
Go ahead, yeah. Let Raheem talk. Go ahead.
Can I get finished?
They put it on the screen. I can't see it.
Because the way my screen is, you're not going to be able to see it clear.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm trying to tell you, here's the work right here.
Right.
I'm telling you, I do the work before I do. Man, how many times I got to tell y'all? I do my walking before I do my talking.
Okay, so look, what you got on there?
Right here.
What you got on?
Hold on. This is 100. Man, listen, man. Just listen to me. This is 131st. This is St. Clair. This is Superior. All through this book, brother. All through this book. Not just regular single home families or two families. It's storefronts and everything.
So are you investing in property or something?
Right here.
Brother. All I want to know is what's the price of one of them. Because check this out. Let me tell you what politics is. It's money. Let me tell you what survival is. It's money.
I need you to tell me that. I need you to tell me that.
Wait a minute. Wait. So listen. I'm gonna tell you what when I was selling cars, I never thought I would sell cars. I'm gonna tell you what the general manager said one day.
I think I sold cars too at the same time.
This is what the brother said. He said people say money ain't everything.
Shit. I mean,
but he said people say money ain't everything. He said, but let me tell you something. It's up there with air.
It sure is. We need it.
Because you can't do nothing without it.
That's right.
Thank you.
Nothing.
So my thing is that, you know, ain't no sense of, you know, we need to put our finger on something, see what it is, and then tackle it. Simple. What's the price? And then, you know, we need to go from there. We go from there.
I just listen. I was just and I told Mike about it too. I was just looking at it was a 6-suite apartment building. Guess how much it was, Pat? $125,000. Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
When I get around there and get with the people, it's already under contract.
So, but look, we talking about somewhere. I think, you know, not to get off point, we was talking about somewhere where we could start, you know, to, you know, have a place where, right, you can speak, you know, some young minds and people in the community, you know what I'm saying, about some of this information. And that's a storefront, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, something like that, you know, where a brother can open up, you know, some chairs, set up a, you know, where he could deliver, you know, he could. Okay.
131st and Miles. You remember you know where the clinic is on 131st and Miles right there.
I can't say, you know, I ain't, you know.
Okay, but
it's new. It's on the corner. It's new.
Oh, right.
You remember where the Cotton Club used to be at?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You remember where the Cotton Club used to be at?
Right. Okay.
On the other side of the street.
Okay. Right.
You got listen. It's in my mind. I can count it in my mind. You got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 storefronts right there. And then you got what's the name? Got the barbershop there. I forget the dude's name that got the barbershop right there. But you got a storefront right there. You got 3 or 4 of them right there.
Okay, let's check out one.
Then you got the barbershop. Then you got the tire place right there. Then on down, you know, Chippy got that down there. You remember Chip?
Right. I remember
Chip got that.
Yeah.
You know, we got his trucks and stuff that. You dig what I'm saying?
They got a couple of Union.
I was just up there. When was that, Mike? I'll tell you, I was just talking to Chippy. Was that yesterday? That was yesterday, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah. Yesterday.
So only thing my brother, only thing I'm trying to check, everything you saying right now, I done already did most of the walking on it already. But you just ain't heard me doing no talking because I wasn't ready to make a move. I can't make a move on nothing yet. Do you understand? So I don't do my talking. I do my walking first.
So let me say this. Before I bought this truck, up here, you know what I did? I came and looked at it. And I came and seen how much it was. Then after I did that, I figured out what I needed to do to get it.
To shoot for it.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's the same philosophy and scenario for everything. So look, brother, I'm inclined to say, I don't know what Mike think or anybody else, you know. Let's see what because it sounds like it's like that because of a lot of back taxes. Let's see if we can get some with back taxes that don't have no liens against it, where he might be able to get it for $3,500, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000.
Okay. Can you see them diagrams right there?
Okay.
See them like them are some little diagrams. You know where these diagrams come from? That's from me walking through a building. And I done already seen what I can do with it. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't said nothing because I can't pull the trigger. You dig what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to tell you is that my mind is always working. And I'm always looking. You understand me? So I don't do my talking till I do my walking. You see what I'm saying? This diagram right here is from where I had went into a building. If you can look on here, you'll see where it says kitchen, tub, floor.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, so now Now I'm about to hit this with a
And
little.
hold on, let me finish. That came out of here when I looked at it. You understand what I'm saying? My imagination just took over.
All right, I'm about to hit this with a little. I'm about to hit this with a little humor. Now, don't get mad.
Yes, sir.
God damn it! Let's walk some of them hats over there to one of them so we can get them. So we can get it.
You already still hats in the barbershop that's on the end.
No, I'm just saying. Let's walk some of them hats over there so we can get one of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And I'm like, I mean, and you know, and all jokes, you know, but that's what we need to do, though. It's not major. That's not a lot.
No. But it's really about putting together a team. This what you see. Let me tell you something, man. I've been out here by myself, man. I didn't really get no real help till that brother right there came along. That brother right there, Mike. You understand me? That's my partner in the truck driving business. You dig what I'm saying? He had the I told him my foresight when I was at the Cincinnati Jazz Festival. I told him my foresight. You dig what I'm saying? Not my dream. I told him my vision. And he's seen it. You understand me? He's seen it. Now, before him, you know how many people I had told that to right here in this town? All my so-called friends, all my so-called brothers. See, man, this guy here goes back before I knew y'all. Man, him go back to diapers on St. Clair. You see what I'm saying? He's like my little brother. I've been knowing him since diapers. You dig? I told him my vision. Not only that visions, other visions. You dig what I'm saying? Other visions.
Right.
And check this out. I didn't know. Check this out. I knew before I had even talked to him, I had already knew. I said, you know what? I'm going to get me a truck. I don't know how I'm going to get me a dump truck, but I'm going to get me one. I'm going to get me a dump truck. I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to get me one. You understand what I'm saying? Went to Cincinnati to the Jazz Festival. Me and him talked at the Jazz. He meet me at my hotel. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't know how I was going to start my dump truck company. I didn't know how I was going to get no trucks, but you know what? I knew I was, though. I knew I was, because I was determined. You dig what I'm saying? And I dropped it on the right person. You dig what I'm saying? Now, all the barbershops I've been in and out, I'm telling everybody about what we can do and woo. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't gonna do nothing but talk. You understand what I'm saying? I dropped it on that brother there, and the rest is getting ready to be history. Okay,
right. You know, but I'm just saying though, and you know, and that's a fair assessment because that's how things go. You can even say that like with some of the rappers. I'm just use the example of 50 Cent. Brother had all that talent or whatever. Somebody from way across the country signed him. You know what I'm saying? All the rap history in New York, didn't nobody sign him, and he ended up being one of the biggest dudes. So right, look, no ideal is a dumb idea. You know what I'm saying? It takes two things. It takes two things, right, to make money, to make stuff happen. Right. An idea and the money. Hey. The right idea and the money, and the two right people. So a person thinks just because you don't have the money, you know what I'm saying, and you have the idea, right? But it goes both ways. A lot of people have the money and no idea to grow it. You know what I'm saying? So right. That is a recipe that works for both parties, and that's what a brother look for, right? So if you keep believing, and that's on both ends, you got to believe it first, though. But now I told you though too, you could have been down here driving. You understand? You ain't want to come out of there. You understand? you ain't want to come out of there. I've been told you, but But that's okay though. Look, everything happens the way it's supposed to. But this is what I told him though, and I know he remembered this clearly, right? I said, damn, I said, damn, that's a nice ass caddy, right? He said, shit, you should see the other one. I said, the other one? You got another one? And I said, you ain't got a truck? Right? So that's what I asked him. I said, hey, well, how much is that Cadillac making in the driveway?
Nothing.
He said, damn, right? So, hey, so he called me back, right? About a couple months later, he said, oh, that's it, goddammit. Yeah, I'm getting the truck. That's it. We ain't doing this no more. Right, because look, sometimes we just, right, it just takes something to click. And it's okay to have a Cadillac. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But, hey, you don't need to be dumping your money, too much money, when you're not getting no money.
Right.
And we want nice things. We want nice things. You know what I'm saying? But you got to create an income to generate them.
To pay for it.
Yeah. Right.
We do it backwards. We do it backwards.
Yes,
if you think about it, right here, if you think about it, we really didn't. If you think about it, because think about when we was in the streets, we always had something to pay for something. See, even a beeper. When I had a beeper, that beeper had to pay for itself. Well, I wasn't paying the bill. You understand what I'm saying? But I was doing street stuff. You see what I'm saying? That car had to pay for itself because I was doing street stuff. When we went to cell phone, that cell phone got to pay for itself. Or I ain't paying the bill. You understand what I'm saying? Them was business concepts that I had already had. It was just street.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
everything
on the wrong.
Had to pay, right. Everything had to pay for itself. Now I'm gonna say this, and don't nobody take this the wrong way. I can remember when I was pimping, I would say, okay, I need to get me a new Cadillac. So you know what that meant? I need to get me a new bra to pay for it. Because that's how my thinking was. Everything had to pay for itself. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that we had the right mindset. We had the right mindset. Yeah. We was just in the wrong games. We was just in the wrong games.
Right.
Yeah, but you know
wrong. You're doing it wrong.
In the wrong games.
Doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
We was in games that was not going to pay off in the long run.
Bad choice.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
It's not going to pay off in the long run. No matter how much we tried to flip it, you go to joint, and I come home and say, you know what? I'm going to do it this way this time.
Yes.
And I'm going to do it that way this time.
So,
you understand what I'm
so
saying?
Look, so
the end result still be the same. You go away and come home start with zero.
This is a true story. This is a true story. This is a true story here. I did more in 5 years, my first 5 years in Houston, than I did in Cleveland my whole life.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
If I'm not, take me out of here right now. At the end of 5 years, I owned a home. I had my own business. I was self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years. And all that time I spent right,
that's the goal,
running
right?
up and down the street, right, trying to be slick and do this, do that. It ain't work, bro.
That's it.
You know, now, thank God, you know what I'm saying? I'm to the point a little bit, I don't know what I got. You know what I'm saying? So it again, I changed myself, who I was. I changed my people. I changed my energy. But I want everybody to have what I got. If you don't want it,
everybody don't want it though.
That's fine too, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep moving. But now, when you get ready to get up to speed, right, the door is always open too. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep, let's dialogue, but let's keep our feet moving.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, man. Really do. Hey, Pat.
Yes, sir.
Raheem, one thing that you brought to my attention was when I was studying business, the first law of business or first idea of capital, the first principle of capital was an idea. Your idea is your first value of property. Of capital. Just an idea first.
Right.
That's in business. So you was right. You know what I'm saying? You pair it up. You got your idea, and then you got putting your idea in motion to create that actual physical, you know what I'm saying, capital.
So, and let me say this though, and go to show to say that all people ain't bad people. My first big break came from a white boy. Now me and him still cool. He a millionaire down here, still church.
Right.
I needed something, and I asked him for it.
Right.
He told me, "Hey, brother, all right, that's what you need. But when you go," I said, "I have it back then." He said, "Okay, well, go here and get it." He sent me over to a bank that I never been to before. That I ain't never know. When I walked in the bank, the lady was waiting on me. I never signed nothing or nothing. She took me in the room. She gave me the money.
Right.
I came out. You know what I'm saying?
My brother,
I took it.
My brother, where are you? Are you in Cleveland?
Yes, sir. I'm from Cleveland. Okay,
no, I'm talking about the other brother.
Oh no. He's from Texas. No, white brother from Texas. He's from Texas.
No, I'm talking about the other brother on the screen here.
Yeah, he's from Cleveland.
He's from Cleveland. Yeah, he's from Cleveland. My point.
You in Cleveland right? You in Cleveland right now?
Yeah, he in Cleveland. Now he in Mansfield, but you might well say Cleveland.
Hey, I want you to get my number, man. Give me my number.
Mansfield. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You need to vibe with him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though that I was just saying that to say that all people ain't bad people. You know what I'm saying?
We trying to
No, it's not, Pat. I mean, you got, like I say, we got human beings, man.
Yeah. All people
They
ain't
made
bad.
the black and the white. There's no such thing as black and white. Okay, right now, it's about money, man.
It's right.
That's how we gonna get ahead. You know what I'm saying? We talking business. It's about money,
man.
Hands down.
Hey, that's why I love this place. You know,
Yeah.
and even the white people, they like, hey, don't bother my customer. Do not bother my customer.
You know what?
Houston. I got friends in Houston.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen.
Hey.
How nice it is.
Y'all want to hear something funny? I was talking to a couple of brothers, right? They went into business. In that business, they put that they were Caucasian. And they got everything that a Caucasian would receive. You know, they didn't care whether they were black, but something about that Caucasian, you added on to this percentage.
Yeah.
And they be like, you know what I mean? If some people say you selling out, but what is black, man? It's something that somebody told you was.
Hey,
you know,
whatever,
if that's going to get
right.
you, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you need,
right?
You know, it's a game. They playing a game.
Right.
You know,
right.
And I thought that was kind of funny, man. You know.
Yeah. You're right.
That what you put down there for real? It's everybody do it, man. Everybody get ahead. They don't tell you that though.
I know people that have done that too. And
Yeah.
got ahead.
Yeah,
Whatever.
They got ahead.
Look. It's like this, man. They say that's why they say the biggest games is won in the last few minutes. We got to come up with a play right now to make this work. If it take putting out Charlie out front, put Charlie out front. Hey, it's not about recognition here. It's about winning.
Hey, let me say something right quick.
Go ahead.
It's kind of what Raheem is trying to put together for this For Real team. He was trying to put a team together. I can't even talk to Raheem about this maybe 6-7 months ago. I said, man, we can get 1,000 brothers to put in $1,000 a piece. That's $1 million.
Yes,
and
sir.
we could buy up all that shit in Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
think
sir.
we can do it $1 million in Cleveland? And all we need is 1,000 brothers to be involved.
All you need is a good mouthpiece.
So look, so right, and I agree with that. So look, if we start with the storefront, 5,000-6,000, we get 60-70 brothers in there at a time. You understand? We get right till we get to pitch the pitch that, like you said, we need 1,000 brothers. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get them there to put it in their ear. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother said, one block at a time. You know what I'm saying? Let's set it up, and then of course you got the internet. You know, our mouthpiece is everything. You know, but to be able to come together collectively and dialogue and hear, ain't nothing like it. You know, that's the same reason we used to go to seminars to learn how to make money.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, we can get some more brothers involved, man. I think we can pull this shit off. You know?
Most definitely.
I'm in.
Yeah,
you know,
like I told Raheem, I'm in. You know?
There you go. You got the G, I got the O, let's go.
And then like I said, but let me say this though too. So no brother or no sister be discouraged.
Right.
Your contribution doesn't necessarily have to be monetary.
Services.
Right.
Services.
Remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right, because you know the people that are producing monetarily got to keep doing it. So we can't be in two places at the same time.
There you go.
So you just as important. You just as important to the team.
Right. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Everybody's important. Because what we was thinking about, once we start buying some property, then we can just hire black contractors to come in there and do the work.
That's it. That's it.
Then we can employ people. You know, we employ people at the same time while we take it all, taking back to the hood.
That's right.
It's all about employing your people. It's all about employing your people.
I agree.
See how I'm looking at it. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, and then what happens after this? We just pass it down to the next generation. You know, we all older cats. We got to get it done, and we pass it down to our children and grandchildren, and let them take it.
That is the process.
I think
that's the roadmap I was talking about. Remember?
That is the process.
I think it's going to be our responsibility. Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be our responsibility to take the hood back.
That's it.
And turn it back into a community before we check out of here.
The other way is not going to happen. It's not going to happen any other way.
So,
see, the way I'm looking at it, another way I'm looking at it is working with these kids and everything down here. You understand what I'm saying? They when I bring them out of there and bring them to our program, the program that I'm trying to put together, you dig what I'm saying? And put them in the program, there go our people right there to give them the roadmap to take this thing over. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. That's the objective. That's the main objective.
You see what I'm saying?
Right, to give it to the kids. That's the main objective. Yeah,
because they got creativity that we don't have anymore.
Right. And that's the whole thing to get that young mind's attention, because that young mind, it's gonna drive it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you got what I'm saying.
They're on top of technology.
Right. So, but look, like the brother said though, hey, let's go at some. And I'm like, if you could shoot me a few addresses when I'm sitting here in the truck, you know what I'm saying? I could Google, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we need to start at. And but like I say, you know, because the land ain't gonna go nowhere. Once we buy it, we ain't gotta worry about no stealing it. You can't burn it down. We good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, let's start chipping at that. You know what I'm saying? hey man, try to get some more people involved.
Yes, sir.
Well, Top,
All
you
right.
shooting that address that property you just looked at the other day, that auto repair shop. Why you
Okay.
that to him?
Okay.
You know that
I see the
information I
one.
sent you. Because
Yeah.
my brother, man, this property is
Because-
so cheap down there in Cleveland, man. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. Because you know them other and just by you saying that, Mike, the spots that we talking about is on my house too. Them storefronts I was talking about, they on my house too. You see what I'm saying?
They got some on
Yeah.
Union.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm
Several on
saying?
Union.
And then you know something, man? Them Arabs and them Jews, man, they just buying that property up and
Just sitting on it. And just
They ain't
sitting
doing
on it.
nothing with the property.
And just sitting on it.
But I
They
just
know what they doing.
right.
They know
But
what they
look, but that's why I said though too though. Right, you know, can't nobody steal it, walk away. But that's an that's an investment. And you know, just looking at, you know, I'm looking at you know, my property over here. When I bought, it was $100,000. They put the Bentley dealership and built all this stuff up. That same house now is $250,000 and climbing. Land is a win.
Yeah.
As soon as some development start, it's on.
Right.
But the thing of it is right. Can't nobody steal it, so you ain't got to worry. You know, you can keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. It's a gentrification going on in Cleveland right now. See, I was telling people 10, 15 years ago about the gentrification was going on because, see, I seen it. Because I be aware of things, man. I'm always driving. I'm always out. Now, what I'm saying is this here. You didn't see white folks in the hood. Now it's white folks in the hood. That's the gentrification starting. And everybody else knew it but us. That's why they buying up all the land. That's why they buying up everything. Because they know it's gonna go up in value when that gentrification come in.
So, but I'm gonna say this, you know what I'm saying, and then you know what I'm saying, we definitely pick this back up. But check this out, though, and I'm gonna say this: we have the same resources and opportunities that they got right now. Now, let me say this. Now, is our bankroll is big? Probably not. But let me say this though, bruh, we know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when they say that, you know what I'm saying, that you can't make a dollar out of dime, you know, we done did it too many times. You know what I'm saying? So look, it's not the amount, it's how we do it, how we navigate it, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come to what, you know, we just need to work what we got. To start, you know, start on the bottom. I'm gonna say, man, we ought to be able to do something, man. Let's say, you know, minimum. I'm just throwing this out here. I could be. Let's just say 10 stacks. That's something a brother could, you know, chip at, you know, over 6 months or something or less. You know, if it's something he can jump on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, come together, or you know what I'm saying. If we might have to push it, then so be it. You know, too though. You know, I'm just saying. You know, let's just, you know what I'm saying, because that way, you know what I'm saying, a brother can say, well, for me, it's blessings. You know what I'm saying? I know when I move positive and I put my foot forward, you know, actually in action, the other things come my way too, and people. You know what I'm saying? So that's my way of getting it done. You know, I'm like, you know, and to be able to get some gratification out of the dialogue that we've been kicking.
Right.
We got to make something
How
happen.
often do you go to Cleveland?
The last year or so, you know what I'm saying, it's been sporadic. You know, I used to be up there, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Or, you know, I could just take out and get a load or whatever and just come up here. But I'm working on a project. I'm working on a project, and it has me demobilized right now, temporarily until I set up something else here. But that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? I got the brother there. You know what I'm saying? I sends him to see about my mom or whatever too. You know, so that, you know, that's not an issue. We just need to find out what it is. But then if I'm gonna work this out, but my presence necessary. You know, right? I'm there. We'll figure that out. I don't have to be there. You know what I'm saying? Just show. I can see everything on paper. You know, see everything on paper. You know what it is. You know, and then like I said,
if anybody's not there, can zoom them in.
If we need different learn on permits and stuff, I can call my little brother. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Let's just jump at it.
Okay. Yeah, I go up there about maybe once a month. You know, I got my mother, she's still alive, and I got a daughter and granddaughter up there, so I'm still active up there, you know.
My mom is still there though. And I got a couple brothers still there. But yeah, man, I'm Cleveland though, right? I'm Cleveland for life though. I'm representing down here. You know? And it's like, you know,
right.
I'm like, so let me I gotta bring it back home. I gotta bring something back. If I don't, it defeats the purpose.
Right. That's beautiful.
I shout out to let you know that if you shoot out, you could do it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's beautiful.
If you can't get it right here, you can shoot out and get it and come back.
Oh, that's right. That's an idea.
No doubt.
That's an idea.
So let's you know, hey man, let's keep this going, man, and let's make it happen, man. For the For Real team, man. You know, like I told him, that's the perfect name. For Real team. We for real, and it's a team. So look, hey, you can't stop all of us. You can't.
There you go.
You might get in the way, but what's gonna happen? You gonna get steamrolled over.
That's what I'm talking about. Get the hell out of the way.
I'm not to be denied. I said that from the beginning. You dig what I'm saying? I said that from the beginning, 5 years ago. You dig what I'm saying?
And if the team come to play, we can't do nothing but get a championship.
That's it.
Talking about.
That's it.
All right,
brother.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, we've been out here almost 3.5 hours.
But that's okay, man. You know, it's a good one, man. You know,
yes, sir. Yeah.
And we'll definitely pick back up on this, man. And see what else we could add to it on the next session.
Okay. Well, everybody can take turns and give a close out. You can give a close out and drop on out on your own. So everybody can give a close out. We let Miss Elliott go first. Since she's a lady, we'll let her give her close out first.
Well, thank you for thinking of me.
Give you a full screen and you can do your close out.
All righty. This has been a perfect night. And it was definitely my pleasure to be on screen with 4 great, intelligent Black men. And hopefully that there'll be some more out there in the audience that will come aboard and help us out, because we are trying to make things happen, and we're coming together as a team. And I definitely appreciate you guys tonight, and definitely you, Raheem, because you're on point with a lot of things, and I definitely appreciate y'all. So everybody have a great night, and those in the audience, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you will subscribe to the channel. Make sure you thumb up the video. You guys have a great night.
All right.
You too, Ms. Elliott.
Thank you.
All right, good night.
Good night.
See you later.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'll go on out with him.
Okay. Go ahead. Here you go. Okay. You can do your close out.
All right. Just to confirm with the sister Sarah Wright, it was a good night. I think it was a lot of good information passed back and forth amongst some intelligent black brothers, and we just gonna keep make this thing grow, man. And I'm gonna do everything I can to give my contribution, and let's make the For Real team for real. Peace out.
Yes, sir. All right, my brother, you can see yourself out. Thank you. Okay, who wants to go next? Can you hear me, TJ?
I can hear you. I can hear you, but I gotta hold it real close to me.
Go ahead. I'm giving you a full screen. So
Because my earbuds played out.
I'm giving you a full screen so you can do your close out.
Okay, but it's not a but. It's a right on. You know, my mind is going 100 miles an hour with top, and you know I commend your sacrifices that you have made to bring about, you know what I'm saying, this team. Although I insist that you realize that and continue to know that it's more than just an I in team. There is no I in team, but you have to perpetuate that team. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just you. And if you want to keep a team, you have to perpetuate that team, man. You know, with all our brothers and sisters that you know passed and did this, what we're trying to do again. You know, there was the youth. They had the youth on their side, and the youth were 16 to 25. You know what I'm saying? They were young people, man. So, and these are the type of individuals that you might want to bring in. So, you know, you have to, like I said, perpetuate that team. You know, I believe in, you know, what you're trying to put together. And any way, you know, a form I can be a part of it, you know, hey, I'm willing. You know, I ain't got no money, I'm gonna tell you that right now. But footwork, you know, activating whatever needs to be activated, hey, I'm with you.
Ain't no question. All right, my brother. Appreciate
Until
it.
next time, man, keep your head up. And by the way, I still need my gray hat, Apple hat, man.
Okay, all right. I got you.
You all right?
I got you. All
right, man. Hey,
All
Brother
right, my
Mike,
brother.
it's nice to see Pat, Miss Elliott. Brother Mike, I want to get in touch with you. So I hope Top can give you my number.
Yeah, I'll
you
give
know,
it to him.
you give me a call.
Yes,
I can rap with
nice meeting you, my brother.
you. Right on, man. You too.
Mhm.
All right. I'm going to exit on up out of here.
All right, my
Y'all
brother.
take care.
Yes, sir.
All
Peace
right.
and black power.
Peace and blessing, brother.
Okay, Mike.
You know, I just want to say, man, you know, I love this, man. These brothers getting together. We putting this For Real team, you know, following your vision, man. And this is something I've been wanting to do all my life, man. Get brothers together, create something, and pass it down, man, and create that generational wealth for Black children. So if you're out here listening, you know, become a part of the For Real team. Be one of the members. You know, support us. And peace and Black power.
Yes, sir, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. I'll give you a call tomorrow. All right. Peace and Black power. Peace and Black power. Peace and Black power. I think this was a great night. We shared some good information, so I hope everybody got something out of it and let you see that the For Real team, we are on the move. But this is the few, the proud, the For Real TV. If it's your first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Thumb up the video, tap that little bell so every time we go live, or put up a notification or put up a video, you'll get the notification. Okay? Peace and Black power. And I'm out of here. Good night.